Welcome in, everybody, to the AEL University Elite Series here for VALORANT. It's Matsy and OniPotence coming at you once again. Good times are ahead of us and good vibes indeed. But you know what else gives good vibes? It's our favorites, the all-time best. It's our sponsors.
Of course it is, and AGON by AOC, the #1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best in-class monitor solutions, gaming, and all your other needs.
That's right, and a big shout out to HyperX and Officeworks. Power your game with the latest HyperX gear at Officeworks. When you need speed, control, and zero distractions, Officeworks has got the tech. Discover gaming gear made to handle serious play.
We do love our sponsors indeed. And last but not least, it is Indomie the Noodle partner, made with high quality flour and selected ingredients and spices. A plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or from the website at indomie.com.au.
That's it. Big shout out to each and every one of our sponsors there, Oni. Definitely appreciate them and all the work they put in. But, you know, there's more to be put into this one. We are going to take a look at how our teams are going right now into the season here, Oni. And my favorite part about this chart is that everyone has taken a win.
Yeah, you know, everyone gets a little slice of the pie. Some definitely a little bit more than others here. UOM, UTS, and Monash all sitting at the top, 5 apiece with just 1. It's very, very close toward the top here. And of course, as we make our way down, we've got UNSW sitting 3 for 3, MQU 2 to 4, much like Swinburne and Deacon and RMIT both rounding it out at 1 win each. So everyone get a little slice of the pie. But yeah, it's getting pretty late into the season, isn't it, Mr. Matsu?
Yeah, we're pacing pretty far along, you know, pretty deep into the waters there. There's not much time to go. But, you know, speaking of time, it's time to see what's on the cards today. Let's time to check out our matches here. Starting off, we got 7 p.m. UTS and Swinburne. Following suit, it's 8 p.m. Deacon and UNSW. And after that, it's going to be UOM and Macquarie. And last but not least, it will be RMIT and Monash. So, a day of big clashes once again here. You know, both teams looking to lock down and give it the best they can towards the tail end of the season. And I can't wait to see who's going to be able to make their final marks.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if there's going to be any shake-ups at all tonight. Yes, it really does seem like these positions are well and truly locked in here. But who knows? There could be some upsets, some shake-ups going on tonight as well. Just have to wait and see and find out.
Yeah, certainly we'll have to wait and see there, Only, you know, just got to see what they are going to be able to find as we look our way over towards our first game. It's going to be UTS and Swinburne, as we said before, and definitely keen to see how these two teams prepare. You know, who is going to be the roster that they bring today?
Of course, on the side of UTS, it's going to be Turkish Turret, Neon Event, Deathblade, and a Preggy. Some names that have appeared time and time again. You know them, we love them. On the other side, on the flip side, on Swinburne, we've got Glorified, Bookchoy, Sean, Tax, and Birch to round out the Swinburne roster here. So this one should definitely be a good one to watch here.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think there's definitely some high potential to come out of this matchup. You know, I think both teams are really going to be giving it their best into this one, really looking to play things out for a very exciting matchup. So certainly are going to be just on the edge of my seat in anticipation of how this one will fare once we get into it. But, you know, thinking ahead, thinking around, which battleground do you think our teams are going to be playing on today, Oni?
I'm not sure. It should be pretty interesting to see what's to come out here tonight. I mean, there are really some fan favorites coming out, and for some of the favorites for the players as well. You know, we've seen Haven appear time and time again, but I think we're getting word about what the map's gonna be. I'm hearing something. Do you hear it?
What's the word? The bird is the word? No,
Ooh,
Lotus
oh,
is
it's
going to be
Lotus.
the word here. So great to see that map locked in quite early into the piece here. I don't think that's going to be shied away from at all. I think that's going to be a certain repeat offender into the evening here, and very keen for as much a Lotus as we can get. You know, I think there's going to be some nice times ahead on a Lotus, and I'm glad that we're both going to be along for the ride there with your special guest.
Yeah, good. She's just, enjoying herself. You know, she's along for the ride and to see what is to unfold tonight. But yeah, couldn't agree more, Mr. Matty. It is an absolute pleasure to be here with you once again, casting some amazing Valorant on Lotus as well.
That's it. You know, it's going to be a
Mm-hmm.
really fun, really, really good times ahead. We love some of that amazing Valorant, amazing games, and an amazing race for the win in this matchup. And it's going to be either of these teams. You know, will it be UTS? Will it be Swinburne? It's all going to be tested here. But when I think of highlight players into this match, Oni, I think of the Turkish turret. You know, we've had some consistent chats with the Turkish turret there. They've always been able to bring up some good momentum for their team, good vibes all around. So I think that they've got a bit of power coming into this one.
Yeah, they definitely do here. I mean, UTS, if I recall correctly, they're currently sitting at the top as well, 5-1 apiece. So they might as well be undefeated at this point. It doesn't seem like anyone can really go toe-to-toe with them. And, you know, bit of a gut feeling going on here, but I think we might be seeing Mr. Turkish Turret come back on the interview again. But, you know, we do like a good underdog story. We don't want to discount Swinburne just yet. They could come up with an absolute amazing upset victory here. But all shall be revealed very, very shortly.
All shall be revealed. As we get our agents sealed, it's going to be a Jet. Lockdown first, Reyna hover there, so maybe going into the double duelist setup, or triple even, if Deathblade engages, but I'm not so sure they're going to commit to that angle. I think maybe there's something else in mind here, Oni, but still, I like the hovers coming out, like Viper being locked in there with Omen, Bias, everything's getting locked down now for Swinburne here. It's just a UTS they have to really wait on.
Yeah, I mean, the Fade coming out and also the Vise is really, really no surprise here, considering that Lotus is one of those really unique maps where there is an extra bomb site here. Having a very, very self-sufficient Sentinel like Vise is really, really going to be useful at, you know, essentially covering a third of the map on their own. So the rest can play the classic 2-2-1 setup, depending on where the Vise does want to play, of course. But yeah, of course, Fade coming in as well, really not surprising as well. The Nightfall, the Prowler, pretty much all of the utility is really, really good at clearing out space, but also retaking space. So, I mean, this pick's really nothing special going on here, so should be pretty interesting to see what comes out here.
Really curious what they are going to be able to bring into this one, as they're going to take it nice and easy, slow and steady, you know, to spin something into fruition. But the focus lies towards A lobby for the moment, and we'll see what else they are going to be looking to do here. What else they are looking to pursue as the time now runs its course. And, you know, we thought we were going towards the A side of things. We might be going to C instead. So let's see what they can do.
Yeah, taking A is really, really brutal, especially considering that it's a really, really hot zone very, very early on. But it seems like Swinburne, I've got to take this a little bit slower, go for a late hit, Deathblade, try to dance with the devil here, but Sean going to keep them dead. As UTS, they've lost a man advantage here, and A side completely wide open for the taking here. This should be a free plant here for Swinburne. As UTS are going to skill themselves ahead for the retake here.
Ooh, that's going to be a tough one to swallow, but they are going to be, you know, to do even more as Ben sticks back there. Good shot. Joy, see you later. Turkish turret will deliver, and looking to see if they can get more around the corner. More and more shots just pelleting their way through. Swinburne still going to be ahead by, well, now 2 agents here. Turkish turret does deliver a trade, but They still have to give more. They're baiting out the defusal as well, and they push together. And they will find the execution there. So well done to Sean on the Viper.
Keep kicking them down.
Yeah, very nice from Swinburne. Go for the late A here, where UTS hadn't taken space either towards A. I mean, especially on Lotus, on that extra bomb site here, you really do want to be proactive in taking space in one of the extremities, whether it be A or C. But yeah, I mean, Swinburne, very, very nice job to go for the late hit. Bit of a gamble, but it paid off, and I mean, Sean, a huge quad kill in the pistol round to really instill that morale into Swinburne.
Yeah, definitely a great way to kick things off, you know, looking towards those spike sites there. Really curious what they are going to be able to do with it. Neon's already down, and more will follow. Vent, actually, Sean looking in another direction there. It's going to be a solid pickup. They can get another weapon into their arsenal, but already the round's going a little bit astray here. You know, it seems like the players are distracted somehow.
Yeah, it's gone quite pear-shaped here. Bookchoy trying to deliver shots right into death play. Their outlaw found. There's going to be no criminal doings here on towards the A side. He has the space seated back over. Swinburne gripping up towards A hit once again, but just trained in these guns. Still in the hands. So Swinburne do have a chance back into this one. UTS, 2 players situated over towards A. Slowly but surely taking the space here as UTS are cowering. Stairsmite goes out. Swinburne looking to make the charge straight on in.
Charge it straight on in and run it down. It's time to hit the ground and running towards that A side here. Big hits, Deadblade and Vent. Okay, flip this round on its head and look to put it to bed there. BkWhatOCE, see you later. It's a thrifty round coming at her from Swinburne. Wow, Oni, that was so impressive. You know, blink and you'll miss it type plays out of that one. They were pushed on into the bad side of the round, but they made it great in the end. So really big props coming out to Swinburne there.
Yeah, absolutely huge coming up from UTS. I mean, Swinburne, yeah, the timings were a little bit off for the crunch to come in. I mean, the timings of the players in towards tree and coming to remain just ever so slightly off. So just couldn't get those trades in. And of course, kudos to UTS doing some nasty, nasty work on the Sheriffs, and they will reap the benefits here as Swinburne. Money not looking so good. Just going to be a couple of Sheriffs brought into this round. So if UTS managed to hold their nerve, they could turn that pistol round disadvantage into a very serious advantage.
Yeah, they definitely can look to capitalize upon this situation here, and very eager to see what else they can do with this one. Sven just holding steady for the moment, waiting for the perfect timing over towards the mound there. They've got a few players they need to consider here, but the utility is starting to build up. They can cover for a second, works out, already open up two, open the floor. Sean says no more, and they'll be able to press their way in. Snakebite coming out, and they will go down with it. Neon tap, tap, tap it away, and they save the day. It's UTS on deck.
Yep, not going to fall victim to those Sheriffs, the outlaws, the dastardly criminals. I mean, UTS will steal another round straight out of the jaws of Swinburne here. As the money looking pretty good. It's smooth sailing here for Vent with a triple kill as well on the Bulldog. Definitely full bark and bite. Got to be bringing out the operator in full force on towards the seaside. He has first gun round. As Swinburne, heavy investment here as UTS really building up the econ here. So Swinburne really need to pull out a round of the hat here.
Yeah, really need to bring up whatever they can into this one and see how they will fare into the rounds ahead only. But solid start coming out from both sides there. You know, they've both managed to, I suppose, get their hands on some pretty awesome rounds so far, and I'm just eager to see what else they are going to be able to achieve coming forward from here as we are back. We are so back into the round, into the game. It's time to kick things off.
Yeah, time to get things kick-started, and Swinburne running it back towards the A side. This is where they found success so early on in that pistol round here, but can they replicate the successes that they found previously? Smite to go down as Deathblade wants to get a little aggro, a little antsy here. They've been in for World of Hurt, and World for Hurt, they are in. Takes a lot of damage through the smoke. Reggie going down towards the stairs. Deathblade actually draw first blood and just delivering it through the smoke. They can't even see each other, but shots ringing out. It's even now, 4-4.
4-4. Looking for more as the time trips by at the minute mark, and they are looking for more. Sean scoping out their allies, seeing who's with them to take down their opponent, but they don't have much time. Advent already finds Tax there, looking to tax the players out of the round. Glorify will be able to trade it back though, so 3-2 situation, down to none. Oh my goodness, what a spray transfer that came through there. Very impressive, only how they just controlled their shots.
Yeah, that's a very, very nice handiwork coming out from Neon there. But yeah, I mean, for Swinburne, there's a gamble towards the A side. They didn't have any contingencies, no lurks, no real second backup plan B to act off of. It was just all or nothing in towards the A side. So yeah, they just didn't back out. They're trying to keep pushing in, but UTS is much too strong to still wall them out of that round. So Swinburne really got to start putting up some contingencies here.
Yeah, gonna have to really put some further contingencies in place here and see if we can space things out. Turkish turret now gonna be patient around the corners here. That one of the same might get caught. Looks to back out with the cloud burst there. Sean going down. Trade from Buckchoy, looking to see if they can get more in. They will work it out, but the trades from Neon to keep that advantage in UTS's favor. Maybe not for too long as they shut it down, and that is a fourth on the board for UTS.
Yeah, it seems like they've well and truly found the momentum here and their footing very, very early on. I mean, just a pretty unfortunate pistol round, but a clean quad round secured in a row. So UTS really, really doing well here. The operator still alive and well with a lot of credits. They're an economic surplus here, but can't really say the same for Swinburne here. I mean, they do have full rifles and shields all aboard here. The credits not looking so good. So Swinburne, once again, they really, really need to deal some serious damage here.
Yeah, sooner rather than later. Otherwise, this half is just going to slip away from them. Only like they really need to lock in, get something maneuvering back into a favorable outcome here. They are trying to take it slow and steady for the time being. Looking to split their attention as well. You know, they got a couple towards the A side of things, a couple towards C, one scoping out mid, but now they've already lost both of their A-sided players. At least Birch was able to trade there on event, but it's still not a great outcome here. They need to get this spike side immediately.
Yeah, they got to make a move somewhere very, very shortly as the rotation's already coming in towards C. Glorify going to be tossing in the Prowler, but the door propped open on towards the B side here. Deathblade, he's just hiding around the corner. Do they clear this? Oh, Deathblade and... Oh! Ooh, not sure about that one. I saw the vision, but just didn't pan out as it wanted. It's going to give Swinburne a clear plant, but Neon rolling in once again, and shots coming out left, right, and center, and the ace! Well, Neon goes absolutely nuclear. Bring another round for UTS, and they cannot be stopped here. Woo.
Can't stop, won't stop, and they will be able to pop through a fifth round in their favor. So, well done to UTS there, taking away the ace, taking away the round, and to see how they fare clashing against Swinburne once again now, as both teams are looking to prepare themselves for what's ahead. Swinburne have almost every single ultimate available, which is already just big for them. You know, they can gather a lot of information. Maybe look to very confidently take some sights here, but it's time to get locked back in, time to prepare to step out of these shiny gates right here, right now, and here we go. The round will play out.
Very, very nice. Very good start coming up from Swinburne here. The blades. Bookchoy gonna deliver swift death, a swift attack straight towards UTS, but oh, that's the showstopper coming out. Deathblade looking to strike right on back. Nightfall in as well, so very heavy investment of ultimates. Bookchoy with a second. He's gonna be dashing right on into the side to clear it out, and will land the third. But, oh my god, this is ultimate frenzy here. The not dead yet Brock as well. How many ultimates are we seeing here? I don't know, but it's going to be a Swinburne round. Very, very close as well, though. Swinburne taking a serious beating here. But it is another round that they will put on the board.
Very heavy commitment there coming out on both sides, but ultimately it works out for Swinburne in the end. You know, they've still got 3 ultimates available. Committed a couple out of the mix. UTS, you know, making a big commitment as well to try and protect those spike sites, but it just didn't happen. They weren't able to achieve what they wanted to whatsoever. But now, maybe there is a further chance as all hands are back on deck here, and it's time to go.
Catch them.
It's time to go in indeed as UTS responding in kind. A lot of aggression coming in towards A. Deathblade really wants to get up close and personal here, restrict the options that Swinburne have available to them. Seems like sniffing around towards B. That's the Prowler. Take it out, but oh, Vent actually taken out through the smoke. Now Deathblade gonna respond right in a kind paranoia toss on in as Swinburne making their stand right on in, but oh, the shear goes up and the spike dropped. Oh, this has gone from bad to worse for Swinburne here. Spike not available, but oh, okay. The From the Shadows will save them. Bit of an untimely death here. UTS alive and well.
Oh, alive and well, and looking to take it one step closer to hell as we already get the trades going out. Neon are going to be on top of things here. Pistol is all they're going to need. They do have the Vandal as well, though, and they're trying to tap away. Birch left it to claw their way over to C. I think that they might have realized, but Neon is going to be the stopping factor between them and the spike site there. So 6-2 lockdown for UTS right now, and they are commanding the field so far.
That's a steel gun use. And still Neon managed to get a double kill with a classic onto 2 enemies armed to the teeth with rifles. Swinburne, the 2 rounds that they've gone so far look really, really good, but can't let opportunities like that slide, especially not when you have such a strong ultimate that effectively renders an opponent near useless, but in this case not. The classic will strike just as hard as a Vandal will. 6-2 as UTS are well and truly in the lead here.
Well and truly in the lead, and well and truly prepared to speed ahead. I like this angle from Vent right now. You know, they're just holding steady. Dark cover between them. Ooh, the gap. Find the gap. They will be able to fall back and support their teammate, but they don't need any help. Do catch one in the end, though, or in fact, they catch them both, so both teams are getting a bit of bonus from that.
1 enemy remaining. And that's another dead one.
Not to be. Not to be this round, Mr. Matsy, not to be.
Not today. Maybe tomorrow. No, maybe tomorrow. Maybe the day after. Unlucky for them though. Swinburne not going to be able to really get anything from it here, so it's just been super consistent, you know, super solid coming out from UTS on their defensive side here. But I mean, if you look for star players, well, Neon's it right now, aren't they?
I mean, commanding a very, very respectable and terrifying 17-4. Yeah, the Sheriffs, Swinburne really not going to be doing much here, but you can really hope for the best here. Minimal investment. The maximum output would be the best case scenario here, but Neon already on the hunt, and oh! Caught with smoke up attacks. Not going to land the shots. There's no returns coming out here, but return of fire. Sean Kemp will, but Vent's going to strike right on back. The trades are good. Trades are well timed, but oh, Virtual Attack's getting a couple back, so at least that's something. Bit of a consolation prize handed over.
Blinding.
Oh, what's going on here? What happened?
I think that maybe things just went wrong. They glitched out, and they weren't able to do much more from there. You know, I think the bullets may be becoming a bit evasive, a bit elusive. Now we wait for what will be the outcome of the next round ahead of us. But in terms of ultimates, we've at least got, you know, blades available there. We got the Viper's Pit available. We got it all, Oni. We got it all. Both sides definitely have their capabilities. And I feel like Viper's Pit would be pretty good into a post plant. If Swinburne can even get there, though. That's going to be a challenge.
Yep, that's a question on everyone's mind here. I mean, getting to the site is half of the battle here, but managing to holding it down. It seems like Swinburne are just struggling at the first hurdle as Sean Kemp goes down. That's a lurk taken out as UTS going to be holding it down, keeping it cool, keeping it real on T side here as the rotation's already in.
Rotation already in, and we're going to take this one for a spin. Slow, steady. They calculate their avenue forward already to draw and here, draw their way through C main and potentially around the bend. But the story hasn't come to an end yet, you know. They're looking to run it back potentially through the attacker spawn there. But they might be met with a nasty raise. Looking to shut them out of this A site here. We'll see if they will meet though. I mean, the singular defenders on B and A are really going to be a tripwire in that sense, you know. But I love the distractive pressure still happening towards C here. They could run a B if they find the opening, or they can just commit to C. Like, there's a few openings to do this, but timing's not great. And there you go, Neon's down, and it's time for that spike plant.
The spike to go in. Neon had to get serious multi-kill there to put UTS back into this one, but it's not over yet. But, oh, could be for Deathblade. He has a tussle. There's two, and it's fighting in tandem. Here's Deathblade. Got a bit of a difficult journey ahead. This book show will deliver swift death here, so UTS could be another round in the whole glorified Defiant event as well. But Turkish Turret alive and well. That's two found, and just the final two fell short of the mark. So Swinburne looked pretty defeated, but now made a bit of a resurgence, coming back here to close the gap just that little bit more. 7-4 now.
7-4, and they're looking to lock things back in. So, really solid path to redemption coming out from Swinburne here. You know, they took a little bit of time to get going, but now that they've started to roll their way through, it's looking a lot better. So, we shall see if they can achieve another way forward into this, as the focus right now is going to be all over towards the A side here. From the attacking and defending side of things, from the shadows going out, good to scope out a bit of information, and they can enable a pincer maneuver. Well, not really. Not if Neon has a thing or two to say about it. Vent one in the same. It's all going to be working out for the defenders right now. So, Lincoln, you'll miss it into this round, Oni. They're left to just tax, trying to escape. But they are just having such a hard time. Like, UTS, they don't give a damn. They're just pushing straight into it. And they will claim this one for their own.
Yep. No more insult to injury. UTS have had enough. Swinburne's shenanigans. They're going to take a rubble by force here. 8-4 is the scoreline here. Not the best case scenario for Swinburne here, but definitely not the worst case scenario here. Pistol round victory once again could turn things back into their favor here. UTS, I mean, they've well and truly warmed up here. 8 rounds with 5 on the trot, 5 in a row. They are very, very well and truly alive here, and more than capable to also take out the pistol round.
And here we go. Another half. Another chance. Another moment. Both of these squadrons to prove themselves. Saw some great potential from UTS into the opening statements there, but now things have switched. We could see some of that momentum go towards Swinburne instead, but that's all to be tested, all to be seen here. They take it easy towards the C site right now, not looking to commit to it as yet, just waiting patiently towards the door. Oh, maybe we could see B instead if they manage to find some success out of this.
There's an opener, courtesy of Turkish Turret, to find the head of Bookshaw here as they're going to come strongly in, but Deathblade, oh, got to go through the smoke. There's one, there's another through the smoke. This man cannot be stopped as Neon going to clean up. And just like that, UTS with a clean sheet pistol around here. 9-4 as Swinburne really well and truly feeling the heat via the fury UTS have brought upon them here as the gap continues to widen.
Yeah, definitely stretching out some of those rounds there, you know, building up the gap time after time into this one. And we'll see if Swinburne is going to be able to find a way back in. You know, maybe they
Let's
lose this
kill this
upcoming round due to
competition.
economic differences there, or maybe
Last place.
manage to find something incredible through. But it's all going to be proven, all going to be tested once this one plays out. So, going to be waiting towards the back end of the A side here, prepared towards hut there, just in case they look to push out a tree or maybe their way up through stairs. But Blade goes down, Neon trades it out. The patience, the trigger discipline coming through from them, that was just incredible.
Oh,
Last player standing.
okay. Down to 1v2. A lot of damage here. It's going to be UTS to win out that round, but definitely not easily by any means of the word. 10-4. There's going to be 3 rebuys having to come in here, so economy going to be kept still a little bit tempered, a little bit measured here. A Swinburne full buy coming out, so this round could definitely fall into their favor here if UTS aren't careful.
They can't afford to let this slip in any way, shape, or form, can they? And we'll see if they are going to be able to hold on to something more here as preparations are getting laid down towards the A side again. They are. We'll see if they can get someone here. They will catch Deathblade, but there's more where that came from, you know. There's more to do, and see if they can do it as the train comes out. Now Neon looking for more, hunting it down, or will be popped out. Fresh, you want him the same, does take one back. Turkish turret as well, leaving it all down. 3 players in this one.
Yeah, Preggy. Managing to penetrate the defenses, but not for much longer. Sean gonna make sure that Preggy doesn't get away with any sneaky business in the back lines. A Swinburne. That's round number 5. Job's not done just yet. Still need 5 more rounds to go toe-to-toe, band for band with UTS right now. It's going to be a full buy coming in, so Swinburne really just strapping for the ride.
No charges left.
Strap in, start your engines as we get into round 16 here. And I am so keen to get ready to go here, Oni. See what these teams are going to be able to deliver into the round ahead of us right now. Forced to take it nice and easy into the initial stages. And their UTS are looking to claim territory over the mound there. Ready to hit the ground running towards that seaside, provided the opportunity does present itself. But for now, they are taking it rather easy for the moment.
Drop in a smoke.
Yeah, Swinburne off for the gamble stack over towards C as Deathblade has walked out without
Spike carriers down.
any defenses. Sean by 1, but just Deathblade has the opportunity. Gonna let it squander, let it slide. A Swinburne, they've got the advantage here. Vent up on the side, it's got to take out tax as well, so man, advantage lost. It's gonna be evened up. That's a fake.
1 enemy remaining.
Coming in, but ooh, Neon. Let's go down. So all eyes only on Vent to win this one back for UTS to bring them round number 11. But Swinburne in for a real opportunity here, doubling up towards a door, towards Mount. It's an all or nothing attack coming in from Swinburne.
All or nothing, make or break. Event will be able to break in, sending it down to the 1v1 situation now. Could see the Shrouded Step come through. Birch holding patiently here. Vent gets the spot. Not going to be able to slot him out though. Lucky. And they aren't so lucky now. Vent goes down and Birch sets him up for a 6th round. Oh my goodness.
Very nicely done. Nerves of Steel coming in from Birch will stand tall and proud to get them another round. That's it, Swinburne. Just take it round by round, kill by kill. Take everything in your stride. There's no reason why you can't pick it back up. UTS, economy, not looking so good. Just giving these sheriffs coming in to Swinburne with another golden ticket presented to them.
Yeah, going to be a nice golden ticket printed out there, and see if they are looking to claim it into round 17 now.
Get out of my way!
As we get down to this one, Paranoia coming out. Deathblade not going to be able to engage too significant damage yet. They may find some very soon. Take it slow. Blade coming out for BkWhatOCE there. Vent goes down, looking for more. Birch delivers. So, gonna pop it up one after the other here, just smothering their way in Oni. And they might even set up a flank here, like Viper's wrapping all the way through spawn. This is pretty big if they keep going slow like this.
Yeah, I mean, GTS, unless they can find the kills, they're essentially boxed in like lobsters in a trap here. Swinburne, they're outgunned. GTS here. More than ready to take these fights, and Tax more than ready to take these fights, playing the high-low. Going towards Link here. It's just Turkish Tyrant. We've seen him do some absolutely incredible things, but just too many players, too many different angles to cover with just the Sheriff. Not today, sir. A Swinburne looking well and truly alive here. It's a different tale they're telling here in comparison to the previous half here. 3 in a row. Hat-trick found. And well on track. Find round number 4, potentially.
Possibly. Potentially. You could see it. You could see it. You know what I want to see, Oni? I want to see the power that is to be brought from our teams right now. I want to see an activation come at this late stage of the game, and already BkWhatOCE finds Turkish Turret there. So an incredible start, but there's more where that came from.
Shadows traveling.
Yeah, the war is always is this GTS. They're wasting no time to come striking in towards A side here. Trades are good. It's a 2-for-2 deal here. Definitely not favoring UTS. Neon gets a very, very high position. BkWhatOCE is watching the smoke, and Neon goes down and leaving a Preggy in quite the tense 1v3 clutch scenario here. Preggy needs to find a frag somewhere and fast. A lot of places to find. There's one. There's. Ooh. Oh dear. Okay.
That's how that's gonna
Skill
work
check.
out.
If I'm blind and they're blind, it's just a skill check.
Yeah,
This place
Ah,
is nice, but not
I've
nice
seen
enough to
they're
die
testing their
in. Let's win
senses,
and get
Oni.
out of here.
You know,
Yeah, who needs to see? Who needs a gift of sight?
nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need the guiding light to come out. You know, bring Sky into the server.
I don't think I have seen Sky for a while.
Same. I was just
bring
thinking
Sky
about
back.
that. Yeah, bring Sky back
Yeah.
into the meta. Like the
Yeah.
days of old. I feel like I'd appreciate to see some of those less commonly picked agents come through. You know, I feel like it'd be nice, a little nostalgic feeling even to see something like that. But alas, we are kicking off
Oh,
strong into the round. A nice fadeaway shot with the operator.
Yeah, BkWhatOCE has been an absolute menace in getting these critical openers with the operators. That's exactly what you want to see out of your op user. BkWhatOCE well and truly delivering here as UTS. I mean, I hate to say it, but they were the favorites to win this one, but Swinburne could be in for an upset win here. Tax going to be finding Neon on the timing as well as UTS. Everything's starting to crumble. His empire that they built here starting to crumble. Still gun proc as well. Vent will find BkWhatOCE though. That's one taken out as UTS sent packing straight in towards A. Corralled into Link here. They try and stand and fight here. Vent takes a bit of damage on the way back out of Preggy to find one. Vent with another. Might have spoken a little bit too soon here.
Yeah, might have spoken a little too soon, but
30 seconds left.
there's still more time in the round. There's still a chance at redemption for both sides. We'll see who can find it first. Attacks. A solid angle. Strangling their way in. Oh, the timing. Vent delivers the killing blow. Sean trying to press around the corner, and they are locked down. 4 kills of the round for Vent, and it's 11. Solidified for UTS there. They were quiet for a little while, but they've certainly managed to speak loud and proud into that last one, Oni.
They have indeed. Vent will be blowing Swinburne straight out of that round here. 11-8. It's the first round they found in force. So it's definitely a long time coming here, and UTS still going to be coming out with a buy here. So full gun round once again. We are in for an absolute treat here, Mr. Batsy.
Yeah, I reckon this is going to be a delightful round ahead. Ooh, that was close. That was, I reckon they felt the wind on that one. What do you reckon?
Yeah, definitely did, as Sean's been found a preggy. Find the killer's BkWhatOCE. Boys trying to get one back, but no one gonna be taking the bait just yet. Smoke dropped on in. Swinburne, you've done so well to put up these rounds and make this a little bit closer, but with already one down. This could be the beginning of the end. As UTS once again starting to warm up here.
Bring them down.
To warm things up, start to push things into perspective, and there's more where that came from. Birch are going to be locked out here, and maybe could be locking something more into this one. Take it nice and slow, nice and easy. But it's time for that plant to get dialed in here. Chlorophyte are going to go down as well, so they are looking to put on a solid fight here with only 2 players standing, however. Swinburne really need to consider their options, but at least they found Deathblade, so making the path a little easier.
Yeah, it's a lurker found, but there's still 4 more to get through. Yeah, this might just be a save for Swinburne, as these rifles are very, very useful into the final round. Could very possibly be the final round here. As UTS notch themselves round number 12 and match point here.
That it is. It's going to be UTS on top of this one. Swinburne need to lock in now more than ever. You know, they took a solid few rounds there, but they just haven't been able to get things back into the mix once again. You know, they've just been caught off guard, caught by the wayside here. So it'll be a tough one, and it could get even tougher if they aren't able take this round away, but we shall see what will come into play, as the preparations have almost been fully laid down, and it's time for the gates to open in 5 seconds.
Yep, and Swinburne, Buy's not looking too good. They put everything they've had, every scrap of cash that they had. It's gonna be the Bulldogs to come out here, but BkWhatOCE needs to get a beautiful opener here to put something back. Oh, just turned away vent. Deliver some shots back in. And, oh, okay, all right.
And it's going to be all left, as well as we jump in into this one. Time for the showstopper coming out from Deathblade there. Boom! Ooh, not going to catch them. I thought they did, but Neon got the catch there. Hook, line, and sinker. Breggy trying to get that plant down. See,
Spike planted.
they can lock it down on to the side here.
Oh,
the patience.
Oh,
Lined up 2, and they get them both. It's a defusal coming out onto the spike here. Sean getting it done, and that is going to be a round going to Swinburne.
Oh, damn. Okay, just when I thought it was all over, Sean puts it back in. The trigger discipline. No one decided to check. It was dirty. Dirty business here from Sean to keep Swinburne alive, to snatch around what should have been the final nail in the coffin. Sean will break it right on open. It's a night of the living dead here. And Swinburne, they stay alive and go again.
So again, go steady into the next round ahead of us right now, as it's time to lock something out of this one time and to give us something great. And take it nice and slow into the beginning here. Nice and easy. The A site is getting prepared for activation, and they've already paced their way through. Spike plant should be shortly after. Breggy, get it done.
Spike planted.
Well, they've done. Neon spots out Burst. There's a lot of utility coming in. Burst to find the kill onto Neon, but they're not dead yet. Prox, it's Turkish turret, find it too. Chlorophyte got a strike right on in as...
remaining.
What is going on?
I don't know, Oni. I don't know what's going on. I'm pure chaos is what's going on, Oni. And there's more where that came from. Oh, Buckjoy. Right around the corner. Oh my goodness. That could have been something truly tremendous, but that is going to be that round, game, set. It's over. Goodbye. What a series that was, Oni. I'm just, wow. Just lost with that ending there.
It was something. It was something, all right. And what a way to cap off this series. It was so close as well. I honestly didn't expect Swinburne to come swinging out like this, especially not against UTS as well, who have done so well to keep up a very good track record. Biddy was really uncomfortably close. 13-9. It's a pretty close scoreline. And some of these rounds really could have swung back into the favor of Swinburne. Just a couple of mistakes here and there. And we could have potentially seen an upset victory, but my oh my, what a series.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. What a series, just some incredible turnarounds coming through there from both sides, honestly. Like, I was really impressed with how they were both able to control the momentum of the game in various points. It wasn't just a one-sided affair. I thought maybe in the first half it might have been a bit more one-sided, but then once we had the switch up, you saw a switch up in gameplay, a switch up in momentum in its entirety there, and we certainly went the distance in this one, so really hopeful that our next series will be one and the same, just close, drawn out games, competitive in nature. You just love to see it.
Of course we do. We do like a close game indeed. A quick game isn't necessarily always a good game. We do like to see it get real close and personal here. That's exactly what we saw. So, an absolutely amazing opening game that we saw here. Of course, congratulations to UTS to continue their win streak, and commiserations to Swinburne. They really did give it a red hot go.
That's it. I gave it a red hot go, but now it's time to get on with the show. It's time to welcome in the Turkish Turret.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Hey, mate. Hey, stay hydrated. I think it's very important after a matchup like that, and getting straight into it. It was a bit closer than I guess what I was initially anticipating there. What do you feel like changed the momentum for you guys heading into that second half?
Just couldn't shoot really. That's about it.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty fair. So, yeah, I mean, we're pretty much at the end of the season. So, do you guys feel like you guys are prepared to take this, further to LAN? Do you guys feel like all the preparations are done, or do you guys feel like there's still just a little bit extra left to kind of finish it off?
To be honest, we haven't really been scrimming or anything, so maybe, yeah, a lot of preparation to be done. Yeah, just scrimming and like actual practicing together.
Always important factors there. And I guess thinking about this matchup today, was there anything that surprised you about the way that Swinburne played?
Just the op crutch. That's about it. Not really anything else. It's the default lineup, I guess.
Yeah, solid stuff. No, great to hear it, Turkish Turret, and really appreciate you coming on board with us today. It's always great to get the insights there, and keen to hopefully see you again in the next win.
100%.
All right, too easy. That is good stuff there, Oni. Always great to get our players in for an interview, and yeah, keen to see what our next set of competitors look like as well once we get deeper into the thick of it. But solid first series, I got to say.
Yeah, it was entertaining. Could have gone the full distance. Could have seen an OT, but we will go to a break. Let's hope that the next series is just as fun. We shall be back very shortly with game number 2.
Welcome back, everybody, to the AEL University Elite Series here for Valorant. It's Matsy and OniPotence coming at you with our next matchup right here, right now. It's going to be Deacon UNSW. We got a bit ahead of ourselves for a second there, but we're here with Deacon UNSW, and we're here with our rosters.
Yep, we are going to waste absolutely no time to take a look at our rosters here. On the side of Deacon, we've got Glitch, we've got Izzle, we've got Ink, Cartier, and Waffles. At the side of UNSW, we've got Ronton, Caterpillar, Adore, Adola, and Axel, rounding out the UNSW squad.
AAA coming at you right there, and they're going to have AAA gameplay coming at you into this next one too. But you know what else is AAA? Our map here. We're going to Sunrise, Sunset. It's time for another amazing map. And you know, I love it to see the unique maps come through. It's not all just going to be Lotus. Sunset is also getting its time to shine. So, very excited for what's to come out of this as we get into the agent selection. And who could it be?
Yeah, I mean, Sunset is a very, very simple map in essence. Plays kind of similarly to Ascent. I mean, mid control, very, very important, but of course, being aware of your extremities is also equally important here. But very simple map in terms of its layout, so a lot more kind of open in terms of the agents that you do decide to bring in. But Adore going to be locking in the Fade as well. Ronton going to be coming in with the Clove. I mean, yeah, with the Smokes controller, you can either really go for an Omen or a Clove, depending on really the demands of your team. But yeah, Sunset is just one of those maps where there really isn't a wrong agent to pick per se. You could bring anything and make it work.
Yeah, it could bring pretty much anything and make it work there. So, going to see our agents hovered. Only got the Fades locked in as yet. Breach coming into the mix though with Cypher. Everything looking pretty good for the Deacon side for the moment. You know, it's good to see they're bringing out that Yoru again. I think we saw a bit of that coming out last week as well. So really solid to see that one shining through. But Neon going to be locked down by Dollar there. More to follow. Okay. I'm liking the agent compositions here. And I guess keen to see if they are going to be able to really take advantage of their strengths here.
Yeah, UNSW have opted for the double duelist, so they're definitely going to take a bit more of an aggressive approach, especially considering the fact that the duelists who brought in Neon and Jet are absolutely notorious for being hyper aggressive and taking a lot of space. And also, of course, with that support coming in from the rest of the agents, of course. You've got Fade, Vise, and Clove coming along in a tow, so the Fade really, really going to be good at just supporting it and zoning in, just setting up the duelists for the assault here. But on the side of Deacon, I'm also really liking this setup as well. They do have the solo duelist of Yoru, which in essence isn't a bad idea, but do need to have the right support. And of course, they do have the really, really solid support in the hands of Breach and Fade. So I'm liking these team comps.
Yeah, I'm liking it too, Oni. You know, I think there's some potential behind this. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and let's see if they are going to be bringing up the momentum here. Focus towards A main at the moment. Spike in that direction as well. I like this aggression so far, but they aren't going to tread too far forward. You know, they're still holding back. We'll be able to get the capture orb, so that's an okay start here. You know, playing for a bit of utility, but all the meanwhile, UNSW is still trying to figure out their strategy. $1. This is deep. This is deep, Oni. Oh my.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Oh no.
It's gone wrong.
There.
It's gone right.
One enemy remaining.
What is this round, Oni?
I need a second just to absorb what happened here. What?
Yep.
What?
Round one
What?
is done. That's round one.
I'm usually not lost for words. Well, this is one of those rare occasions where I have no idea what happened, nor do I have an explanation for it.
It's real.
Okay.
It happened.
It certainly did.
Yeah.
Here.
All right.
Ah. Cool. That happened. Oh dear. I'm still trying to process it. It's taking a little while. Please don't mind me. I'm just trying to. Yeah.
Careful.
Still thinking about it.
Yeah, I think you're going to be thinking a long while, but Ink certainly ain't thinking for much longer, as they will be sunk immediately by Axel there. So solid pieces of foundation have been laid here for a spike plant potential towards the B side on this one. And there we go, trickling it up. And we'll pop it down. So, Deacon, got to see if they can garner some kind of maybe extra kills into this one, but they're already being hunted. $1 just drifting their way in and takes away that second round there. So, really solid start for UNSW.
Yeah, well and truly indeed. As UNSW just come out of the gate red hot here, and Deacon still yet to put a kill on the board, but hopefully the fates for this round will change. It's the rifles coming in thick and fast here to go toe to toe with UNSW.
Roll for
See
initiative.
what's to come of this one. Hopefully something a little less what's the word? Confusing?
Higgledy-piggledy?
Yeah, could say that. Oh no, the timing! Oh dear. It just comes down to the timing. Oh dear, should have let it rip just a couple of seconds earlier than it would have been in for an absolute treat. But UNSW, they managed to get the best of the clock here as Deacon, they've crumbled, reduced down to 2 waffles and a glitch. A rotators coming into a B-side that is impenetrable right now. UNSW holding it down as Waffles is trying their best. There's one, there could have been another, but not today's UNSW lock in the hat trick.
Lock it down, lock it in, and they are going to be happy to take a 3 here, but see if they can take a little bit more. As time plays out, as things pull together, Mr. Oni, they are going to have to take it slow and steady before they get this one into fruition here. Going to see what else they can look to deliver into this one. But there's more where that came from, as the round now looks to begin, and Deacon need to lock in.
Yeah, Deacon locked in for this one, but okay. Doesn't seem like they're gonna be locked in for this one. They've forgotten where they put the key and they can't shut the door any longer, as Izzle just confused. But oh, there's one just sitting inside the smoke. Okay, and now Ink, last one alive, just keeping it real down towards B side here, but Spike making his way over towards the A site as a hunting party to come out to find where on earth Ink is hiding. Spike to go down completely uncontested, and Ink going to need an absolute miracle to win this one out.
Yeah, really going to have to be praying for something more into this one, aren't they? And it is going to be a prayer answered, but only for a moment. Will be shut out of the round, and UNSW, proud of where they stand here, are looking to give even more.
Yep, it's all smooth sailing here for UNSW. Ronton 7-0 so far, with a hell of a lot of credits stored up in the bank as well. So UNSW, they've got everyone on payroll here. They are swimming in cash right now. But Deacon, can't really say the same here. Financial Strife do manage to get a full buy-in order here, but gotta get these rounds in order to put UNSW down.
Yeah, really going to have to give a bit more into this one, see exactly what they are going to be able to push through, as they take it nice and easy, nice and steady here. Gonna slow their road before the round explodes. The B side is already looking to light up here. Taking it easy. Oh, there it is.
Oh, hello.
Shots coming out. Trying to give it their best here. See if they can press up. See if they can get us something more. Planter going down onto the spike as well. And it's time for a retake situation.
It's time for a retake situation in Ink. So low on health, but oh, imagine delivering the shot straight towards Ronton, but they're not dead yet. Gotta be pro. Ink will secure the kill. It's been just reduced to the clash. It's still gotten procced. It's just a shooting gallery here, but Izzle going to strike right on back. Axel dead to the classic. Keeping it real, keeping cool. Carl collected a door, trying to fire right on back. Headshot not presented, but a final kill found onto Glitch. As Izzle, last one standing through a wall of smoke, will find one. Very, very lucky indeed, but it is yet again a UNSW round 5 in a row.
Ooh. 5 in a row, ready to go, and see if they are going to be able to catch a little more into this one. 3 ultimates online right now for Deacon. You know, I'm already liking what I'm seeing there. I think Rolling Thunder definitely going to be something that they can use to nullify some of that attacking pressure that they've seen, but I don't know if it's necessarily going to come into this round, considering what they got as Sheriffs and Guardians.
I'll find you.
Yeah, definitely not a wise idea to invest a load of ultimates on Waffles. Right, taking a lot of flack. Waffles got to strike right on the back. It's got his little drop first, so Caterpillar find Waffles, but oh dear, the A defense is folded in on itself. Caterpillar, its metamorphosis rises, it turns straight to a butterfly's Deacon. Gonna be waltzing right on over towards the A side. That has been completely vacated. As UNSW, they sold them a dud. They sold them a fake. As ahead, once again, towards mid. Real late re-hit towards A side. This could be right on the hit towards B.
Ooh, it definitely could be something like that, Mr. Oni. We'll see what they can catch out of this one. We'll take it slow. Spike plant going down. 2 versus 4 situation right now. Down to 1. All they can do. Try and find an opening that will be shut out. So, Ace going at us from a Caterpillar there. Really good shutdown on towards the broken economy of Deacon. But now, they're back in an okay position. And they're looking to bring things up a notch.
Yeah, I mean, not a bad position to be in right now, per se, especially with those rifles, but really got to make work of these. I mean, down 6 rounds.
That goes there.
It's looking really, really grim here. As Deacon really need to put something together now, otherwise it might just be too late.
Yeah, it could be a little too late there. Could it be the gate shutting $1 already? You're going to go down though, Cartier. Great way to open the round up, and they're looking to catch more. There you go, another one. They're caught by the reload, but now they implode onto this. Caterpillar, good trade back. They are going to be forced out, so Deacon, what a resurgence into this one.
Portal closed.
Beautiful, beautiful strike in towards A main with the level of aggression. I mean, that's exactly what they need. They need a level of aggression to counter UNSW, but it needs to be measured, coordinated aggression. We saw the flashes coming in. Saw the supporting utility coming right on in to get Deacon that spearhead straight in towards UNSW's assault here. And oh, a door spotted out as well. 1v4 just all sitting on top of the spike. This looks like a clutch that the door just can't win. Just a little bit too unpalatable. Just a little too out of reach.
Yeah, just a little bit too far away there, so not going to be able to get much more from that one. And Deacon will reap the rewards here. So amazing stuff coming at us from that perspective, and it's going to be more where that came from. More to be done, more to be seen, and definitely excited for what that could all look like as we hold things off for the moment. Get prepped up, good to go, but UNSW, they still got plenty of credits to their name. They're still going to be nice and comfortable for the time being, so see if they can manage to bring things back up. Blade Storm activated immediately from them, and they're looking to speed things up here, really looking to take a bit of charge.
Yeah, USW didn't really like how much concessions they gave over to Deacon, so they're going to respond with aggression in kind as well. Glitch going to be holding down the mid, going to be throwing out the C's, but not really finding much here. As USW surging their way up in smoke. Be of their benefit here as Glitch going to run on in Nightfall proc, but just coming around the corner. Oh, just can't let the shots as Glitch is still alive. Waffles to find two as USW. It's full frontal blitzkrieg straight towards mid, not panning out how they wanted it to, but there's something back. A dollar to find one, and only just the one as the door left in a clutch situation. 1v2 with Deacon hot on their heels.
Hot on their heels and ready to yield deeper results here. We'll see if they are going to be able to catch something more. Good position, a door ready, waiting around the corner. Goes the Storm, finds one, traded immediately by Ink though, and that's the power of numbers. 2 is greater than 1, and they will be able to get it done. So, solid stuff coming out from a Deacon into that one, Oni. And this is only the beginning.
Yeah, very nicely done. Double peak called. It's unwinnable unless the door somehow hit. An absolutely incredulous spray transfer here, but very nicely done from a Deacon to prevent the clutch from coming into play here. Second round on the board. Pretty good. A lot more work needs to be done here.
Yeah, solid stuff coming out there. And very eager to see what else they are going to be able to do coming into the rest of this one. Hopefully everything should be resolved momentarily here, Oni, but so far so good. You know, both teams have found a slice of the pie. It's great to see that Deacon have been able to lock back in towards the later stages. You know, they took a little bit of time to get started, but now they're here and they've taken a couple.
Yeah, you know, as I always say, better late than never. As Deacon starting to wrap it up a little bit, but definitely seeing signs of a Deacon that is capable of handling the aggression that's presented to them by USW. But I feel like the one thing that Deacon are still kind of struggling with is having the consistency of putting this rounds up, putting this aggression up. We see a couple of absolute superstar rounds, and then it starts to get tempered. It starts to kind of,
This goes here.
for the lack of a better phrase, fall off a little. So if Deacon can find that consistency, they could be pretty terrifying and a force to be reckoned with here.
This goes here.
Yeah, things definitely looking pretty solid so far, you know, but excited to see how else things will go as we jump in to the flow of this one. Things looking so far so good.
Face your fear!
Here we go, time to face fears, time to see if they can get any more nightmares going in. Ink going to be the first one to fall there to Ronton, and see what else is going to be activated. There you have it. Waffles down, back up, a Cartier to follow. So UNSW now back in the flow state.
UNSW well and truly activated. Here's Caterpillar just going to be spraying them down. And yeah, I mean, like I was saying before, the couple of rounds that we saw from Deacon, they were coordinated, especially in that round before as well. The double swing coming in, there was good signs of coordination, but that round just then felt really, really disjointed. Pretty much every single kill UNSW found was an individual 1v1. Had Deacon just fell back, play for a retake, and just played off of each other, that round could have ended very, very differently here, but yeah, Deacon seems like got the butterfingers here, let the ball slip out of their hand, so it's just going to be a hero rifle in the hands of Ink for this one.
Yeah, all going to be locked in, all going to be locked out even, Mr. Oni, as we look to hold things back for the second here, and very keen and curious to see what else they are going to be able to bring into the mix in this one. So taking it slow, taking it steady, just waiting things out, see how they tread their way through towards that B site there. Main is available, but they're going to worry about players towards the market and directly onto the site.
Oh, Glitch, if he catches the timing, could be in for an absolute treat, but not to be. Ronton will come waltzing in through the smoke. Ink only good for the one. Caterpillar to deliver a headshot straight on in as Deacon now forced into the retake here with just the pistols in hand. UNSW firmly rooted in to the post plant. This seems absolutely rock solid. And Deacon doesn't seem like there's a way into this one for them here. Waffles
Right here.
in towards main, chilling with Cartier as well. Is able to find one though, but oh, Cartier find another as Caterpillar will strike. This is some serious damage that they're dealing here.
Yeah, huge damage coming through from them
One
so
enemy
far, and I
remaining.
reckon there's going to be more where that
Oh.
came from. Ooh, big shot coming out. More to follow, and Ronton delivers 2-8. They shut the gate on that one. Wow. Really solid stuff coming out there, Oni.
I mean, well and truly, that was a very, very good round from Deacon despite the odds. Just fell short of the mark. Just pistols on board and a hero rifle. Down to 1v1. And really, really close. Close. Just this late. Ain't gonna cut it. It's Deacon. Gonna be buying up once again here, but only 2 more rounds left in this half.
Yeah, only are going to have 2 more chances, 2 more available here, and we'll see what else they are going to be able to do, Mr. Oni. As they hold things on, hold things down for the time being, but there's more where that came from. Waffles has fallen there to $1, and now spread our way through to the 4 versus 5, and they're looking to take things over to the midsection here. You know, they've already got a bit of control in the courtyard. They might be able to zone things out through tiles off to A maybe, or could run it in an entirely different direction. But I think they're just going to keep Ronson scoped up on mid here and just wait for their teammates to run it around the side.
And Ronton, you know, really, really good position to initiate a flank here. Get some kills from the re-established here. So $1 catching some flank, but still going to be running right on in as Glitch just caught completely by left side. Glitch having a pretty rough game, I can't lie, as Cartier trying to hold it down. Izzle dead as well, and just a clean sweep up, a clean up on aisle A. Deacon just getting completely bowled over as UNSW will land the strike. Right on in.
Yeah, gonna be.
Glitch.
Yeah,
Oh,
not having a
oh,
good time.
Glitch. Oh, oh dear.
Yeah, they need a hero. Are you that hero, Oni?
Maybe,
Maybe
maybe.
you can
Potentially.
take away the pain.
I'm sure at this point I would have at least 1 kill.
Here.
No hate to Glitch. No hate, but I'm just saying. Just saying.
They'll run it back. There's always next half, Oni.
He
Always
better.
Next half. Yeah.
Oh, hello. Oh,
Bye.
bye. Oh. Ah.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, no.
No, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, just too much, Oni. Just
What are we watching?
too much. It's the Ronta special right now. 1 player remains in Waffles for Deacon here. And they are just in a tough spot. 1 versus 3. They know exactly where they're going to be coming from here. And they will be able to execute accordingly. So that's the half done. 2-10 favoring UNSW. And if they win
Switching
the pistol
sides.
coming into this next half, it could be curtains very quick.
Can't come in the shed.
Oh. Uh-huh, right. Oh! The numbers don't lie. 10-2 in favor of UNSW Deacon. It's looking pretty bleak. It's looking pretty beat down. Glitch still yet to get anything on the board here. Pretty rough game. Oh, I'll be nice to it. I'll be nice. There's a lot of things I could say, but I'll be nice.
I hope so.
Yeah. Spread kindness.
You should.
Yeah.
Everyone should. Spread positivity in all instances.
That's what we're all about.
Blocking sight.
That's a kill.
There you go. That's a kill. There's more where that came from.
Good stuff for UNSW. Deacon. Cartier gone, not blinked out in this one as yeah, you remember what I said about being positive?
Yeah.
I'm positive that Glitch isn't gonna find anything here.
You don't think?
No. Do you?
I think that there's going to be some changes. You know?
Yeah? A resurgence, perhaps?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, reinvigorated.
Oh. Is he?
Blood out.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
100%.
okay. Yeah,
One
that's something.
enemy remaining.
Oh.
Spike down B.
Unless that happens.
They found my wife.
Yeah, unless that happens.
Hmm.
Good start. Even greater end, and that is going to be UNSW on top of things there. Deacon are in big trouble, Oni. Big, big trouble.
Yeah, it's not looking good. It's really, really not looking good, and that's a timeout taken by Deacon. Honestly, should have really taken one earlier. I mean, a good, well-placed timeout can do well to break the momentum here, but seems like UNSW, no matter what Deacon pull out, the momentum is just always there. As Glitch, hopefully he's got some choice words for his team to rally the troops, bring up the morale here, because it's all nothing but defeat in the Deacon camp here as UNSW poised to make off with round number 12.
Yeah, we'll see if they are going to be able to make off with it, run away with it even. And then the pressure will culminate to an even a grander state for the Deacon side. But all will be decided once this timeout runs its course here. Once we get back and set sail into the action ahead of us. And here we go. We're into the freeze time. And it's time to pump on.
It is indeed, and hopefully there's a change of fate. A change of heart for Deacon here. He's gonna need a lot of hope, a lot of faith here to keep this one alive. This Cartier gonna be making a bit of an expedition down towards mid, gonna be splitting right on in, but Ronton already positioned. Try and hold them at bay. Axel with the outlaw could take down these lawmakers here as Deacon come exploding in right on towards the B side here. Cartier just rounded the corner trying to find these kills, but oh, Axel, oh. Down towards CT, just waiting. Spike to go down. It's full 10-man retake. Post-play spoke a little bit too soon though. Cartier hits the deck courtesy of Ronton here as UNSW getting themselves well and truly prepared for the retake.
Yeah, well and truly prepared, well and truly ensnared into this one. And it's time for them to lock in. Time for them to deliver and see what they can do here, pushing their way through, and they will be able to pick up some nice kills here.
Oh.
Looking for more Glitch. Oh, they've done it,
Oh.
Oni!
did
They're on
it.
the board! Oh, they've done it! Oh, Oni!
Can't kill a knight.
Let's go! It's what we were waiting for this whole time. Glitch is back.
Okay. Like I said before, better late than never, and what a way to come back into this one. Hello, Glitch! Damn!
Whew. Pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here, and really happy to see that they have managed to lock in the end there. We'll see what they can do as we push on. Push ahead into another round ahead of us. UNSW are going to have to work a bit harder if they want to take themselves to series point, and they're already losing numbers with great haste.
Yep.
Go, go, go.
Indeed, as this could be the Deacon half here. Very, very nice round up posted. Oh, a door. Got a point one onto ink. Well, it's still well though. Oh, $1. Ooh. Could have been in for one. The damage control coming in as UNSW in a bit of strife here. 2v4. As Deacon well and truly making the way straight in towards the A site.
Straight in towards the A side there and ready to see what else they can deliver into this. They are taking it nice and slow, nice and easy into this one. A couple players are just slowly boating their way through Link there to see if they can sink something in. It's going to be a lot of hard work that they're going to have to deliver into this one if they do want to make this one theirs. There we go. Good spot in the initial stages. Still got to work harder, and they're not going to have to work at all. They are down and out. Very swift, and they will be able to get it done.
They'll get it done indeed. As Deacon, extra round on the board. 2 in a row. Got to keep this momentum up. You guys want to make your way back into this one. As the signs are there, it's there, definitely. Just not as strong right now, but with every round that comes by that falls into their hands, faith is there. Faith is 100% there.
Where are you?
Yeah, going to be 100% there, and going to be to go for a bit of a rip and tear here as we'll see what they are going to be able to bring up, see what they are going to be able to push in.
Cage triggered.
As the cages come out, to put the screens up there, get a bit of vision onto this one, and see what else they can do. I like how IZL is just playing a patient game as well. You know, they've got flashpoints available. They can definitely look to lock something down out of this one, but just holding on to it for the time being. And there is the option, it looks like they are going to be running it back towards the B site there, so pick up the spike, see if maybe they want to go straight through main or maybe into the courtyard there as well. There's always options, but now that the time is ticking down, they really have to get a move on sooner rather than later.
Yeah, just going to be playing a default. B sides, the sides to go here. Ronton to find one. Izzle right on the back. Waffles with another. As Glitch comes swinging right on in. Ronton dead, but the door to find one straight onto Ink. Position given up. Dollars tucked in towards CT here as the door. Spot in mid. Glitch is waiting for the door to walk straight into. Oh, Glitch has missed the timing. Glitch gets away. It's 3v2. The door. Immediate up. Once again, thrust into the clutch. Waffles looking to fight as Glitch manages to tuck away. He's avoiding a death. He's dodging these bullets like Neo from the Matrix here. As a cross established. As really doesn't seem a way for a door to get back into this one.
Yeah, going to be a very tough one to try and push into, isn't it? Going to be a tough way to get on in. And there you have it. Glitch will be able to lock in, shut it down, and look to give it so much more. Really, really great stuff coming out there from Deacon as they bring their way back.
It seems like he's definitely heard what I've been saying about him, and it's working. It was reverse psychology this entire time. You guys have been fooled. You guys have been fooled. I mean, Glitch, if you give him a little words of advice, you know, he'll pull something absolutely magical out of the hat, and that's what we're seeing. He's back.
Yeah, they are so back on track and ready to go. Let's see how they flow into it. Ink goes down. Good start. They have to give more than just that. 4 versus 5 here. Still plenty of time to dive into it, and the shots are already coming out there. Just trying to give it to the very best that they can, Oni.
Yeah, they're going to give it the all here. Gripping up towards AEST.
Gotta go.
Single member out. Cartier going to be popping the dimensional drift. Going to be zoning out. We're trying to get in the backlines a bit of the door with one and only good for the one. Glitch going to get the trade right on in. As Cartier actually quite deep in towards CT. Looking to cut off his rotates. A dollar dead. Courtesy of Cartier. The TP right on out. Gate crashing the party here. 3-on-3 now. As you want to stop me in a bit of a pickle here.
Let's see if they can manage to unravel it. So they take it nice and easy, nice and slow into this one. Ooh, what a shot coming out from Ronton there, though. Looking to see if they can get anyone else. That they can. They are locked in. Already half defused here. Oh, looking to take down Cartier. Not going to happen. They're sticking it out on the spike. Oh, they've got it. It's series point and a kill to follow. Take a bow.
Take a bow indeed. Shrouded in smoke, enveloped by the mist. Ronton will emerge victorious here. 12-5. We'll put a stem in Deacon's flow here. It's a Ronton show here. A match point for UNSW.
And they are going to be able to lock that one down, lock that one in. Amazing stuff coming out here. And there's going to be more to follow here. Let's see
No peeking.
they can do into this next sector. What else they are going to be able to push up as they take it nice and slow. They're just waiting for the perfect moment to go for that swing towards B.
Yeah, but Dollar gotta go for a peek. That's a good damage in, but killed with a lot of information as well. Potentially dropping the smoke down towards mid, but 3 players down in. It's an absolute firing squad as Axel to find 2. And this looks like the final nail in the coffin for Deacon. It's 3-on-5. There's a lot of information. 3 players down in towards B, 1 in mid, so they just gotta fight. 1 play on A, but the rotation's already coming on in, so Deacon really got to get a wriggle on here.
Ooh, draw good angle. It's going to be able to strangle another one down here, and more to follow.
Oh,
Good trade ups coming out from Deacon. 2 versus 3 situation right now. They're trying to see if they can get some info from the Neural Theft here. They will get exactly that, so they know they're all coming through Link.
oh,
They're looking to see if they can seek down a kill. But
oh.
there's more where that came from.
Oh!
Trouble, and it's only getting grander. Defusal already on deck, and they are gonna be able to get it. And that is that, Mr. Oni. Game is done, and what a game it was.
Yep. Deacon just coming out with some absolute just fire in some of these rounds here. But I mean, like I said before, just really couldn't find anything consistent to keep it going. Just couldn't add the fuel to the fire. So a couple of absolutely amazing rounds, but UNSW just had the grit and the consistency to pull it through to a 13-5.
Yeah, really impressed with how they've managed to hold themselves together there. You know, they're definitely impressed with the fact that they had just such a commanding lead. And I was really happy to see that Deacon was starting to bring it back, but I feel like, you know, it's too little too late in that instance. If they maybe had brought some of that earlier into the game, we could have seen a very different game play out there. But alas, just control not going in favor of Deacon at all for a long time there.
Yeah, it was just pretty unfortunate. Had they gone to something a little bit more consistent and come up with that same energy earlier on, we could have seen a much more closer scoreline. But yeah, 13-5 is a pretty bitter pill to swallow. But I mean, commiserations to Deacon. They did give it their best, but congratulations to UNSW. It was a very well-earned victory, that is for sure.
Yeah, really well-earned victory there. You know, they definitely deserved everything that they got out of it, and just really impressed with how they managed to compose themselves. You know, I think that things have been pretty good for them, and really excited to see what else they are going to be able to achieve or bring into that. You know, I think that there's a lot that they have to bring, and it's only going to build up more and more from here.
Yeah, I mean, the only way is up here, so it's... Yeah, I mean, I really did hope to see more out of Deacon. I mean, we've seen them have a pretty solid record. But yeah, it is what it is. And what have we got, Mr. Matsy?
We've got an interview. Welcome in, Ronton! In a minute.
Oh, the suspense. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Welcome. How you going?
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, sure can.
Yep. That was a fun game right there.
Oh, it certainly was.
It was something.
Like, just, Yeah, incredible stuff coming through from you and the team there, and I guess
Mm.
thinking about yourself as a player or your team as a whole, what would be one thing you'd want to be known for as a player?
As a player, I'll probably just like not much to be honest. I'm just yeah, it's just I just want to be known as just that. Like I don't really want to be known to be fair.
Mm.
Like I kind of wish no one knew me kind of thing.
Supposed to be
Alright.
mysterious. Okay. It's working in the shadows. But yeah, I mean, Ronton, very, very nice victory coming out here. 13-5. But yeah, some of those rounds were that Deacon had taken from you guys were in quite spectacular fashion, but they were quite sporadic throughout the game. So what was kind of the thought process in stopping that momentum and from Deacon from carrying it a little bit too far for you guys to handle?
Honestly, that entire game we were kind of focusing on ourselves. I think mainly for me, I was trying to just focus on myself and like calling for my team. So just like yeah. So I don't think I noticed one of the players were on 0 kills till like second half.
Damn, did bring that one up. Ouch.
Yeah, definitely very interesting matchup to say the least. And I guess, thinking about the match as a whole, was there anything that really surprised you coming out from your opponents today? Or do you think the match played out exactly as you expected it to?
I mean, I think like everyone's a good player in their own right. I think yeah, I think there are a lot of talented players in their team as well, and they had some. I don't know who calls in their teams, but they had some pretty good fakes. I thought I'd noticed in the back of my head. So there definitely were some surprises, but I'm mainly just happy with how our team performed. Just nice.
No, great to see. Really impressed with how you guys played out tonight. And, I think there's some important things to note here, Oni. Before we finish, I think there's some
Is there?
important announcements, to say the least, for Ronson here.
Oh,
Huh?
is there? Is
There
there?
is.
Oh, what is it?
You've locked in playoffs, Ronton. So congratulations
Oh,
to you and the team for making it through
okay,
there.
okay. I
Yes.
got very scared for a second. Yeah,
We wanted to keep you in suspense, You want to stay
Yeah.
mysterious? We want to keep you in suspense. But no, you guys have made playoffs. So big shout out to you and the team. And really excited to see what you guys can do there. Really appreciate you joining us tonight.
yeah. No worries. Thanks so much for tonight as well.
Yeah, all good. Keep up the great work. Very good, Oni. And great to have our players online for an interview once again there. Always good to get their insights. Good to see how they're feeling about the game and all of that great stuff. But while we get things cooked up for the next game, everybody, we're going to go to a quick break and we'll see you very, very soon. Welcome back, everybody, to the AEL University Elite Series here with Valorant. It's Matsy and OniPotence coming at you with our favorites, our sponsors.
Of course, we do love our sponsors, and AGON by AOC, the #1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all your other needs.
That's it, and a big shout out to HyperX and Officeworks. Power your game with the latest HyperX gear at Officeworks. Push performance to the limit with the latest in gaming tech. From high spec to precision gear, Officeworks has what you need.
And of course, Indomie the Noodle partner, made with high quality flour and selected ingredients and spices, a plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or from the website at indomie.com.au.
Yeah, really great stuff coming out from our sponsors, always and forever there. And really great stuff coming out from our players as we got another matchup on its way right now. It's going to be Macquarie taking on UOM. So definitely heating things up into this one. And very eager to see who's going to be on the field today as they are going to be yielding the best result they possibly could. And here's those rosters.
Of course, on the side of MQU, we've got Killer Bean, Chase at Atlantic, Penguin, Nami, and Cash coming into the fray here. On the flip side of UOM, we've got Moon, Chaewon, Book, Paranoia, and Live coming in straight into your MQU versus UOM. It's going to be a good game.
Yeah, going to be a great game, as a matter of fact. And very excited to see exactly which way it's going to go. Once we get into it, you know, we got some great players on the field. We got some great maps on the way too. You know, I hope that this one's a unique one. In fact, it is. Oh my goodness. It's going to be Ascent.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
I can't
3
believe
for
it.
3.
Only. Yeah.
3 for 3 today. Wow.
What's next? Bind?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I'm so down for Ascent.
I mean, it's an oldie. But it's a goodie, and we are going to Ascent indeed, keeping it old school, keeping it simple, keep it a little retro, if you will.
Yeah. Keeping it real. Love to see it, Oni, and really happy to see that things have played out the way that they have at the moment. You know, with some great things on its way through here. Great things indeed, and very excited for the match ahead of us as well. You know, I don't know which team's going to win here. I think that they've got some great tight competition coming into this one, but I'm just excited to see how they approach it. You know, what kind of agents they're going to be picking. We'll find out right now.
Yeah, we will indeed. I mean, Ascent, tried and tested map that's been around for ages, of course. Like I always say, there's the orthodox team comp, but, you know, there's a little bit of wriggle room to bring in something new and unknown here. Just like that, Clove coming in instead of the Omen. Pretty interesting decision here. So all the flash work going to be in the hands of Book on that KO. But for the most part, bit of a throwback to the tried and tested lineup here. On the side of MQ, still yet to lock anything in just yet. Seems to be a little bit of discussion going on as to which agents they would like to bring in. A couple hovers going on here, but nothing rock solid just yet.
Yeah, nothing super solid at the moment, but I'm sure that will all change momentarily. You know, I do love to see the KO coming out every once in a while on this one. Always great to see that one locked and loaded there, but Macquarie are still considering their options. They haven't locked in. Oh, there we go. Killer Bean starts off. Yeah. You don't see that one often.
Triple duelist. Triple duelist? Okay. Can't say I've seen that one before, but
we're here.
We are.
This is it.
We are, well and truly.
Yeah.
Triple duelist. Could work. Or it could end horribly, but you know, could be in for
fantastic.
It's gonna be a surprise either way.
Yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be the best game we've ever witnessed, Tony. It's gonna be just incredible. Speaking of incredible, we are getting into an incredible game right now. Thank you so much for your patience, everybody. It's time to get underway. Time to get down to business. And Let's see exactly what they are going to be able to do right now, as we have everything on the line here. Everything at stake.
Yep, we do indeed. The stakes are high, the energy is high, and we should be getting into this pistol round shortly. UOM going for a bit of a default here, nothing really too aggressive going on here. MQU going for a 3-1-1 setup. Very interesting, a lot of pressure down towards mid, especially coming from the A side here. It's allowed to deliver some shots here, but it's going to be Moon taking out Killer Beat first. That's a B side open, so it's going to force a rotation off of mid. So MQU already needing to fill the gaps.
Yeah, need to fill the gaps, need to hit the taps, and to see if they are going to be able to collapse onto this one. So they definitely have good momentum ahead. Going to push their way over towards Pizza here. See if they can get anyone. Oh, what a shot! Wow.
Oh.
Here.
Okay, Cash goes down. Chase spotted them on the jump over,
No charges left.
delivering an almost mortal shot. Straight on in through the wall, but doesn't really seem like it's going to be enough at this stage. MQU down to just 3 as UOM going to be charging their way in straight in towards A side. Penguin goes down without so much
Spike
as a
planted.
response. As Nami going to be leading the charge up in towards Heaven. 2v5 and Chase Atlantic to go down as Nami need to pull out a 1v5 ace here, and not to be. Paranoia with a triple kill with the Sheriff. It's a clean, flawless pistol round from UON.
Yeah, going to be really solid stuff coming at us right there, Oni. Very excited to see what else they are going to be able to bring into the mix on this one. What else they are going to be able to pierce through with here, as they've garnered the early momentum, but there's still plenty more work to be put in if they want to keep a hold of this one. So let's see which way they are going to flow this time. I like the pistols coming out from Macquarie as well. You know, they got the Ghost, they got the Sheriffs coming at you. Just standard stuff on your eco rounds here, but we'll see which team is going to be able to power ahead in the early stage, because UOM, they aren't rushing into anything here. They're taking a very calculated approach. You know, they don't want to rush into a flurry of pistols and get wiped out or something. Ooh, live.
Not
They're ready.
Indeed. Oh, live? What about I'll drone in, but oh, Killer Bean going for a very audacious peek, but it's going to be booked to put them down. Sheriffy Sheriff. It's going to be booked to win that one out. Chase Atlantic. Spotted out. Smoke to go in as. Oh, hello. Chase Atlantic trying to fight. Look at these picks of Paranoia. Got to sneak right on in. Oh, actually going to pull back. As it seems like UOF have caught wind of the stack over towards A as the rotation not coming in just yet. Book going to be coming right on in. Shay want to find the kills straight on towards Cash. So MQU, the ruse is up. The jig is up here. As UOF mad dash towards the B side.
Yeah, grand dash coming
30
through
seconds
here.
left.
And looking to clash their way in. As the time now trickles down, and the plant will be executed. So, spike down. Macquarie have to play retake or exits here. Live is ready. Shock dart coming out. Big damage. Ooh, looking for another one. Not going to be able to get a kill through. And they're already looking to pincer onto those positions there. Buck ready. And is not able to land the shot. Their teammates could help them now, though. They've got a bit more of an opening. Oh, no.
Oh.
That could have been very cheeky, Oni.
Yeah, well and truly. Gonna have a bit of decorum here, guys. Can't be going for knife kills this early on. It's only 2 rounds. I mean, MQU, they haven't even had a chance to respond yet. But they'll be responding in this round here. It should be by coming in. So, well and truly, gonna be ready for first gun round to unfold.
Ready and waiting here. We'll see what they can do. We'll see where they can go as we get the show started. Get the road on the show here, and it's time to flow in. Already taking it nice and close. Chase Atlantic. Hold back. Oh, they're droning on it. That's going to be shut down nice and quick. So, nice stuff coming through there from our defenders, and we'll see what else they can deliver here, Oni.
Yeah, live. Find Chase Atlantic, the drone, definitely help him. Still just taking nice and slowly. Oh, that could have been very, very dangerous, but Killer Bean only makes out with one live with another. As Nami. Oh, hello. Oh, peekaboo. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, that's a lot of kills coming in back and forth here. MQU getting a lot more than they bargained for as UOM. Get off the shoot here. Oh, but the bait and switch coming in. Chubby Penguin to take out Shaewon as UOM. They should have had this round in the bag, but slipped right on out. Straight into the jaws of death.
30 seconds left.
Right on out, right on in, and they're going to be happy with that. Dr. Oni will be able to get their first round on the board here. They've drawn the sword, and they're good to go, but see how good things are going to be as we get into the next sector right now. It's time to get serious. Time to get down to business and see how teams can do, but we are going to be looking to lock down another one now, looking to see if UOM can strike it back, because the bonus round has been taken by Macquarie. There's still more where that came from. Speaking of, camera goes up, goes down, Moon. Ooh, tried to drone him out, but they are going to be taking away the opening there. Really fast on their feet.
Fast on the feet, indeed, as a double push happening towards main coming in. As okay, MQ are just taking these fights as they come. It's Cash with 3, but life to put him down, and another as well. Killer Bean goes down. Live doesn't even need to drone, doesn't even need to know where they are to find them. Oh my goodness, MQU.
Last player standing.
Really feeling the heat, but chasing at Atlantic. Striking right on the back. MQU losing a little bit more than they bargained for.
So meaningless.
Yeah, losing a little bit more than they might have anticipated there. So they're going to be in a bit of hot water on that one, but it's going to be a-okay for them. They look to mix things up. They look to see if they can pack their way in. And they look to give just a little bit more, Mr. Oni, but 2 for 2 right now, all are tied up. Macquarie looking solid, looking great to try and take it another step further here. But already Tour de Force is online, so Macquarie not messing around here.
Yeah, definitely not. They're going to bring some serious firepower into this one. Dart to come in, but Chase Atlantic to return fire straight in towards Paranoia here. And they're just going to flood right on in live with another Chase Atlantic with 1 and looking for more as well. Still got plenty more. That's 3 found. That's 4 and on for the ace as well. But it's going to be Nami to tie it all off. Chase Atlantic going to be chasing them down as MQU surge ahead here. 3-2.
Ooh. Be a solid stuff coming out there. 3 for 2, and are looking to do so much more. Let's see exactly which way it is going to go. Coming into this one now. Will it be UOM locking back in, or will it be Macquarie taking it a step deeper into this one as they look to hold it down and open the gates? It's time to get on towards that B side here. Time to see what they can deliver. Oh my goodness. KO's online right now. It's time to get into overdrive time to bring things up a notch here. Buck already towards Boathouse. Trying to see if they can catch them off guard. Chubby Penguin in a bit of trouble, but Buck will be the one taken down. Chubby Penguin has more time to reset here. How on earth are they alive right now? I don't even know, but they do get shut down. Hunter's Fury coming out, and now they're trying to swing it back. Live is not getting anything from that ult, and they're going to be just caught at the wrong moment. What a round. You know, I thought it was going one way. It just swang in the complete other direction.
Yep, just back and forth until bam, MQU lock it down 4-2. I mean, you wouldn't even know that UOM made out with a clean pistol around here by the way that MQU are just going absolutely haywire here. So very, very nice stuff. Oh yeah, does UOM going to be brought into submission here? Just the Hero Guardian in the hands of Live here, who's done so well.
Get out of my way!
Going for 8 to 4, but oh, Killer Bean gets a lot of info. Paranoia gonna be popping the Blade Storm here to find some extra kills. Back and forth, but Cash found, but got a TP right on back as a 3-stack towards mid as Paranoia dead. Shaywon to find one back. Shelby Penguin find another. It's just an absolute meat grinder down towards mid.
Yeah, big meat grinder over towards mid there, and they're looking to see if they can do more than just that already. UOM in a bit of hot water here.
Oh!
Doesn't even matter, Oni.
That was close. That was pretty close.
That was clean.
It was. One tap. Straight on in.
Yeah. They've got that power. I love that power in them. And very eager to see what else they are going to be able to do here. 5-2 online for Macquarie and UOM. Struggling to find any more answers since the beginning there. You know, there's opportunity. There's ways to put themselves back on the board, but they just haven't been able to find them at the moment.
Yeah, UOM have had a couple of good rounds here. It's falling short here as Cash in prime position. So just off. Oh, but Moon, if you go big. Oh, just the timing. Timing's off. Moon still hanging around the Cash, still hanging around as well. Got to aggress this as well. Take a different angle as oh my goodness, Cash.
Can't use that.
That aggression is crazy. That aggression is insane, but live. Got to be droning on it as well as Shaywon to find a kill straight on in. So it's not going to go down UOM without responding in kind.
Certainly not going to go down there. Not going to be able to take it up a notch, but oh, they might be able to in a second. Live are going to be able to open things up towards short now, looking to dash their way through. They don't have too much to worry about. Well, they've got players still fighting out. Killer Bean here, prepared for battle, looking to rattle things up, and they get punished straight back down. Good trades coming out, favoring UOM into this one. Chubby Penguin tries to dismiss there. They're only temporarily displaced. Now they're permanently displaced from that round. So, UOM back online.
Very nice round. It's clean, clinical gunfight to come out of that one for UOM here. 5-3. So, a decently close affair. A handful of rounds left to be divvied up between MQU and UOM. Still, MQU. 2-round advantage here. The buys should be relatively decent here. Still Vandals across the board. This one should be just as interesting.
Should be just as interesting. It should be just as curious, but we'll see.
Here.
They are going to be able to find. Moon has gone down now, so solid beginning, and might be able to carry it through towards the end there. Cloudburst coming over the top as well. A 5 versus 4 situation right now. So Macquarie, decent start. UOM looking to rethink their way into this one.
Yeah, UOM sent back to the drawing board. Gonna be a hit straight into short here. Nami just trained in on the angle with the jiggle, and oh, the smoke will come down, but they're just walking right on in straight to Killer Bean, and they walk straight into the firing squad here. Killer Bean with 2, Nami with 1. There's a couple of trade frags back, but nothing too substantial. As Cash will take out Shaywon. 6-3 now. MQU really want to drive this wedge between them. They want UOM catching back up.
No, they certainly do not want them catching back up. You know, they want to get as far away from that as they possibly can there. And very eager to see if they are going to be able to achieve that. If they are going to be able to do more as look to hold things up, hold things back here. And see if they can launch another kind of attack. The economy is not in a great place whatsoever for UOM right now either. So this could be a good time for Macquarie to further their rounds one step ahead again.
Yep, take everything one at a time. Just make sure go down. So UOM got to be blocked out of B main just a little while longer. A lot of presence down towards mid. Cash also clearing out A main as well. So surely sooner or later the pin will drop. rotation already in pretty close in towards B, but Paranoid find Penguin, and that's the go. That is the signal that gives it all away. Chase Atlantic going to be trying to break through into market here. The spike will go down uncontested.
Go down uncontested, unresponsive, and definitely eager to see what else they are going to be able to bring into the mix for this one, as look to hold on for a second longer here. Chase Atlantic, big opening point up there, trying to see if they can catch anyone else around the side. Not going to be able to glide through it. Moon is taking them to the moon right now. Paranoia pulls through, and that's a thrifty round locked in for UOM.
Thrifty in D, the Sheriff's running out true, straight and true. But yeah, I mean, for MQ, just not in the right position to get that one done. Also, 4 players alive, half of them. 2 players with operators. Really not the ideal weapon you want to be having, especially in the retake where so many close angles that need to be cleared out. It's another round over to UOM. With just 2 more left, this could be the golden opportunity that MQ were looking for to continue to create that divide here, or for UOM to come striking right on back.
Yeah, we'll see what they are going to be able to push up with it, Oni. You know, I think there's definitely potential here. A great opportunity. Chubby Penguin already going down there as well. So UOM
I
in the
know
driver's seat
exactly
from
where you
the
are.
beginning. And see what the mineral theft will find for them. Location. Ooh, everything gets locked down right now, though. Macquarie just getting rolled over at the moment. They have no response to what's coming at them.
It's getting completely bowled down, but
Player standing.
wide picking straight towards Nami going paranoid, but Shaywon going to respond right in kind as Cash playing around the angle. Oh, with a tour de force, but Moon's got a sniper rifle of their own. They're going to put Cash down as UOM
Last
close
round
the
before
distance.
the switch.
Just 1 round separates these teams. With only 1 more round left in this half.
Only 1 more round going to be separating them here, and very keen to see if they can close that distance, close that gap to get deeper into the piece here. It's time to see who can get it done. Time to see exactly how they want to do it, as the round is now going to begin. Commence the invasive action and see what these teams can do as they hold it steady, take it nice and slow, but no one has taken the first move yet.
Yeah, Cash already taking a buttload of damage, down to 31 HP. Just wait for Moon to peek right on in. Peek right on in here. Will taking out Cash. It's a 1-for-1 trade to come on in. There's rotations. Heading over towards B to make up for the gap here. 2-2 setup. So mid, gonna be pretty open for UOM to seize by force here. Chase Atlantic just chilling down towards tree, just waiting for the crossover to come on in. Smoke to be dropped. His book gonna be fighting with Chase Atlantic. We're gonna be crossed on over. Chase is facing a lot of scrutiny, but still alive here.
I can't use that.
Still alive, still looking to lock it in, and we'll see if they are going to be able to do more from here. 4 versus 3 situation right now. They are in a solid position.
Oh!
Do more. Chubby Penguin, Killer Bean, lock it down, lock it in. That's the half going in favor of Macquarie.
Switching
Oh, you gotta have it gun out. You gotta be watching those angles. Oh, just a mow down in towards B main will prevent UOM from reaching the 6-6 that they were so hoping for. MQU gonna be reopening that divide here. 7-5 for UOM with an opportunity to close it back in again. All dependent on this pistol round outcome.
Yeah, that's definitely going to dictate the pace that this one's going to go. You know, I think that they really need to step it up into this one and see what they can deliver. Because if UOM don't take it here, then Macquarie are just going to advance further their lead even more so. You know, they could take it all the way to 9-5. Maybe they're beyond if they keep up like this. So we'll see what they are going to be able to hit through here. UOM hold steady, Chase Atlantic and go, ready to swing, ready to say hello, and they will say goodbye. 1-for-1 trade-off to begin the round.
Yeah, Chase will get the trade right on in. UOM In for a bit of a sticky situation here. Short compromise, that's for sure. Looks like the A split is coming to fruition here. As Cash just kind of moseying around in mid, but Book looking to take contact here, but it's going to be Cheon to take contact. Book going to come sliding right on in. But these trades coming out from MQ, absolutely clean and critical here. As MQ get the spike landed on a down, and UOM with just 2 alive. It's a good shock dart. I need a lot more just shock dart damage to win this one back.
Yeah, gonna need a lot more where that came
One
from, my
enemy
man.
remaining.
And we'll see if they can get it.
Last
Trades
player
already
standing.
coming at you.
Oh.
UOM, one player standing,
Uh-oh.
and they've taken it down to 1 for Macquarie as well. Oh my
Oof.
goodness! What a shot from Cash. They will cash in on that round, taking their team 8-5 now.
And the worst of the worst has been realized for UOM as it had an opportunity to bring it back into the favor here. But alas, it's gone over to MQU. 8-5 now as UOM. It seems like, unless they can pull off something incredulous here, it's going to be another round seeded over. It's not looking good.
Yeah, not looking good at all there, and really eager to see what else they are going to be able to do from this point forward. You know, there's still a lot that they need to consider, a lot that they need to... Trey S! Woo! Live! Almost takes them away. Big shot there.
And UOM really feeling the heat. Moon stuck on an island with so many players swarming around. There's one. Paranoia will get one as well. Down to a 3-on-3. So a couple of guns taken out. At this stage, UOM, all they can hope for is get some extra frags into their hands as a Book just coming in through main.
No charges left.
Paranoia just kind of skulking around in towards the stairs. We're going to be met with the Sheriff of Penguin here playing the high-low position. Chaewon going for a peek as well. Not going to be finding much.
One
Book
enemy
down
remaining.
so low as well. Chaewon taken out. So Book, 1 HP and a dream. This dream turned into a nightmare here. There's no opportunity for Book to make their way back into this one. It's going to be 9-5 with potential for an extra frag, but that's not even granted. All that is granted is a defeat here, and 9-5.
9-5, and they are going to be happy to keep these rounds alive. But now we're into the bonus round and into the territory where UOM might be able to garner some deeper impact into this one, and maybe they can take a round back in their favor. But we'll see if that is going to be a reality.
Let's fly.
So we hold on for a moment longer here. Hold on steady. And look to get back into action. Here we go, Mr. Oni. It's time to get down to business. And the shock darts are awaiting. The recon darts are the first one to fall. And the first thing to open up could be this A site.
Potentially the rotations are not coming in quite just yet, but still 3 players, potentially 4 situated over here. Spike making his way back out. It's going to be Cash to open up the account stream towards Book here. So even with his lesser weapons here, MQ is still dealing some incredulous amounts of damage. Chaewon to find Cash though. It's going to be 1-for-1 trade again. Chase Atlantic goes hunting straight towards Chaewon here. Chase really keeping out the pressure up towards short here. That's
Lock in sight.
exactly what MQ need right now to keep up the pressure, to not let the foot off the gas right now. Scaling
Here.
up towards mid. An extra frag here would be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it would be incredible if they were able to lock something like that down. Speaking of, it is going to be locked down for
30
UOM right
seconds
now.
left.
Macquarie, deep trouble. Trying to escape through the rubble. Leah comes out. Trying to clear main. Ooh, good fade away, but it ain't good enough. Paranoia holds the line and keeps them in
Last
check.
player
And there's more where that came from. UOM, just mop them up, clean up the round, and that's 6 on the board there. Really good stuff coming out.
Just packed up all into a neat little box and shipped off express delivery straight into a round number 6 for UOM here. But still, more work needs to be done here. Catch back on up. 3 more rounds needed. As MQ coming out with the big guns here, Vandals and Phantoms all aboard, full shields as well. No expense has been spared as MQ are looking to find double digits here.
Yeah, looking to find double digits here, looking to see if they can achieve it. They have a lot more harder work to put in, a lot more hard work to consider before they can take this one up a notch. But they are going to be just taking it slow towards mid for now. Paranoia is scoping it out, you know, trying to see if anyone's around the corners, but they're not budging here. Well, maybe they are now, pushing up into the garden, but Chewon is going to be a cut-off. Good information is going to be sold away.
Right here. Right here.
It's got Paranoia to open things up. Penguin taken out. But, oh, MQ actually wrapping around the back. Oh, this could be absolutely dangerous as Cash will find one. Atlantic also with another. Cash with a double. And this has just gone from bad to worse for UOM as their flanks exposed as Cash. Oh, that's a nasty off angle here. Do they clear it? Oh, I don't think. They do clear it. Okay.
So it is.
Player standing.
Oh no.
So it will be 2 for 2 situation right now. Oh, Nami's down, and maybe more could follow. Chase Atlantic gets it through, but it's locked down. So big defusal coming out here from UOM. They're going to be so happy with that, closing the gap. Only 2 remain between them.
Yeah, that round should definitely not have gone into the way of UOM with how the one played straight into the hands of MQU. Unfortunate, really. MQU, they had all the cards in the hand, they had the strategy, but decided to fold that one in. It's UOM, they pull out Royal Flush, find a very, very nice round, and bring it ever so closer.
Yes.
Against MQU.
This is a nice spot.
You want to play?
They will
Let's
get
play.
closer and closer. Tour de Force coming out as well now, though. Macquarie looking to see if they can lock something down into this one. They're taking it nice and easy in the winery there. Not looking to push up towards the A site here. Ooh, they're going to be spotted by Moon, though. That's huge. They can play off that. Trying to spike the players as well. Killer Bean will go down. So nice start here for UOM. There's still more to do.
Yeah, still more to do in Theater's book. Trying to go exploring towards mid. Not spawning out though. Could catch a nasty time. Oh, but just missed opportunity here. KO 0 point to go in. Cash. Oh, through the wall. Okay, a bit of a nasty shot, but caught off guard. Paranoia. Only good for the one, as this is boding very, very well for MQU. There's an opportunity here. Don't let it slide.
Don't let it slide, otherwise it could glide ahead here, and we are going to take it nice and easy, nice and steady. Hopping into the party here. Let's see if they've brought more to the table. Could be Penguin. Already him waiting. Uh-oh, they're in a bit of trouble now. They know exactly where they're going to be. A Buck trying to see if they can break in. Flash coming through. They pick up one. Not going to be good for too much more. It's all going down in hell right now. Nami. Ooh, hasn't denied it. This is good. They're wasting time. Oh, this is so perfect. Nami is just on it right now. Woo. That was intense, Oni, but they got it done.
Pretty close. Very, very slim margins. But MQU, they get it done and they find the double digits that they're so looking for here. As UOM, money not looking so good. So should MQU find this breakout round, it could be on down the home stretch here. It's a pretty decent investment coming out from UOM. Still a little bit of reserve left, but not enough to bring full guns into this one.
Ooh, Bladestorm going to be activated now, though, so they are looking to do more here. Oh, nice shot. Paranoia, lock it down, see if they can clock it in. Going to get much more, but it will be the one to take the floor here, and they can just take it easy. Be comfortable with that one.
Not sure what happened there. just two 1v1s, especially just walking out of the smoke. Not sure if that's a very well advised decision. But, I mean, yeah, with a pretty weak buy, UOM have found a pretty significant man advantage here. It's just one player left. This is Live, holding it down, keeping it real. Need to pull out something big here. Ready and waiting. The Stinger, this is just exactly
No peeking.
the range where it thrives. Book, smoked on off, so Live need to go big here. There's one. That's a very, very good start.
Yeah, solid beginning. Let's see if they can take it all the way through to the end, though.
30 seconds left.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place here. Trying to see if they can get anything more. But it could just end up being a time to latibulate here. A time to reconcile into the next rounds ahead of us, as this time it trickles down. They're just going to be holding
10
on
seconds
tight.
left.
Ready to say goodnight to round 18 and move onwards and upwards onto the 19th round instead.
Yep. This round, it's going to be a bit of a do-over as... Oh, Book!
Just let them
That's
try.
the Stinger taken out of their hands here. That's 10 to 8. It's getting pretty close as MQU got a couple of rifles saved on over, but really not much else to bring in as UOM off a pretty economic buy. Gonna be pulling out the rifles well and surely. So MQU gonna be in a bit of strife here.
They're going to be in for a bit of strife, and once more where that came from. Ooh, good suppression coming through there. Nami going down, so more to follow from Buck. Hello, goodbye. Looking to supply even more, but no, Chase Atlantic cuts him out.
But yeah, Chase Atlantic
Here.
doing some serious work here. But UOM not going to go down without a fight. Will respond in kind alive to find one, and we'll find another up in towards short here. So doesn't really seem like MQU going to have their way into this one. But still, there's a glimmer of hope. There's a possibility, but Chaewon just locked right on in the angle. Needs to hit a nasty, nasty shot here.
Needs to hit a
Ooh, okay.
very precise shot, and they aren't going to be able to do it. Chaewon going to be cut out of that one. Nice play around the Lear as well, just being very distractive with their abilities. But there's still going to be more to do. 30 seconds to
30
go,
seconds
and they
left.
need to get a 3.
Oh, no.
Kills, more to follow.
Oh.
Chase Atlantic is locking in. They've now created a path through to the A side here. Need to get that spike down. And Live has a lot to do. They've got the Hunter's Fury, though. Ooh! Oh! It's not going to happen.
Spike
It's time
planted.
for a retake.
Lot of damage. An incredulous amount of damage. Just 30 HP between the two. So Live could be in for an absolute dream. Bloodshed at this high-low setup. Penguin and Chase Atlantic. Chase on for the ace as well. Live needs to find missing dots. It doesn't clear this out, and Chase Atlantic is handed an ace and a 2v4. One out as well. The odds were against them, but UOM just stumble and fumble and let the round slip out of their hands as MQU will seize the opportunity and turn this disadvantage into an advantage. 24 and 11 as well. Damn.
Yeah, big stuff coming through from them there. You know they are locked in. You know they're ready. They mean business here, and definitely are looking to reap the rewards here. Only 2 more rounds is all they need if they want to find a glory, want to find a victory into this one. And let's see if they are going to be able to do it, as hold on steady, hold on tight. Taking it slow, taking it easy. It's time to give more.
Hitting the brakes.
Give more As they'll give more over in towards A side here. Paranoid dead as well. Chase Atlantic playing up top of Generator. Generating kills as Chaewon is hunted down. Chase Atlantic is absolutely ruthless on the hunt here. And now UOM has been flipped over. They're now playing for the 2v4 now down to a 1v3. There's one. Oh, there could have been a second. But...
One enemy remaining.
Oh, close.
Almost.
Very close.
Match point.
Yeah, very fitting that these rounds are getting very competitive towards the later stages here, and I'm just excited to see exactly which way it's going to go, my man. You know, things are definitely flowing together, starting to take shape, the team form here. And I just can't wait to see what these teams can do. You know, they're definitely looking solid, looking great, and there's more where that came from, Oni. The round ahead of us now unveils, and it's time to get down to business.
So get down to business indeed. As Cash taken out prematurely, courtesy of Paranoia. Surging straight up into B main. That's a lot of space gained as well. A lot of information gained as well. Penguin to find Mundo. And Chase Atlantic. And everything is just falling into place here. As UOM. There's no responses. The line has gone cold. As Penguin on the flank coming in. Paranoia dead. It's just life left on his lonesome. 1v4 and not to be 13-8. What a game.
What a game. Incredible stuff. You know, they slowed down a little bit in the end there, but then they managed to pick up the pace and clean it up. So solid stuff to come through from our rosters there. Really, really powerful. Really, really incredible. And well deserved. Honestly, well deserved.
Yeah, it was a pretty back and forth game. I mean, some of these rounds came down to the absolute wire. A lot of clutches, a lot of, only a very, very small handful of players alive as well. So, I mean, this game really could have gone either way, but congratulations to MQU. They make out with a definitely not an easy victory, but a victory nevertheless. And yeah, it was very, very enjoyable game to watch.
Agreed. Really enjoyable game there. You know, I really loved the back and forth nature of it all. Like the fact that, both teams really kept it competitive, especially in that first half there, 7-5. Like it was pretty close all the way through, Oni. And yeah, I'm just glad that they kept consistent at that, really managed to lock in, give it their best, to rise or fall. And they do get it done in the end there. So really positive way to end on Ascent.
Yeah, it's a old map, but we do love it nevertheless. And yeah, I mean, I love the game. I thoroughly enjoyed it as well. We saw some really stand-up players, namely Chase Atlantic, just going absolutely crazy. Just taking those peaks, just taking everything in their stride to bring a victory for MQU. But yeah, what a game.
Yeah, perfect way to play it out, Oni. Perfect way to get it done. And I guess I'm curious, and I want to shake things up, Oni, maybe. But no, I'm curious what the players will have to say. When we do get into that important segment there, with regards to that triple duelist setup. I'm curious, for their reasoning there. Because do you feel like it got as much value as they would have hoped for?
Considering how aggressive the team comp was, they were playing a relatively standard game, I would say. I mean, there were definitely moments of aggression, for sure. I mean, Chase Atlantic just taking those peaks, but we can ask the team right now. We've got the interview ready to go.
We can. So we are going to be getting straight into it. Welcome in, Cash.
Yo, how's it going?
Oh, fantastic. Pleasure to have you on board, and congratulations to your team for taking away the win. Just really impressed with how you guys played it out. But I guess I just want to pick your brain a bit there. What were your team's thoughts bringing in the triple duelist into the composition?
There weren't a lot of thoughts going on, to be honest. You might have seen Agent select, 20 seconds left, who's playing what. I don't know, we all kind of locked comforts, I guess, and it worked out today, so.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair, and, it paid off pretty well, but, I mean, it was a pretty close scoreline. So 13-8. I mean, what was kind of going through you guys' mind when it started to get a little bit too close to comfort, especially when it came down to those really, really tight clutches? And how did you guys, manage to bring it back?
Well, it was the op really. Like on defense, we pulled out the double op when we felt like we were losing momentum, and then on attack, it's just like defaulting really hard, and I started opping last few rounds as well. So, we didn't have an initiator, so just like really working the map and looking for first bloods, and luckily they gave it to us.
Yeah, really
Worked out pretty well.
solid to take advantage of that one there. And I guess I'm curious to think, like, out of that matchup, it looked really close, especially into the first half. But would you say there was a particular round for your team that really managed to shift things into a positive direction for you?
I can't pinpoint a specific round, but I felt like we were able to punish the Cypher a lot when he was lurking B main on defense, and that really limited like the way they were able to play like that. And simultaneously, we were taking mid control really well as well. There were a lot of fights where we would just like brawl mid and we would win those fights, and that really like stopped the other team from doing what they want and just like taking the whole map.
Yeah, no, definitely great to see it all played out in the end. It all worked out, playing your comfort picks, definitely reaping the rewards there, and really great to see you guys take away the win. But do want to say a big appreciation to you for coming on with us here today, Cash. It's been great to see you guys take away the victory, and hopefully we see many more to come.
It's been appreciated.
There you go. So great to get our players on board. As always, Oni, always good to hear what's going on. Always good to tap into the mindset of each individual player, because everybody's unique in their thinking as towards the game and how they want to piece it together. But speaking of piecing things together, we got another series on its way. We're going to start to put that one together right after this break. Welcome back, everybody, to the AEL University Elite Series. Matt Cianoni coming at you with our final series of the day. It is going to be absolutely incredible. It is going to be a thriller for the ages, Oni. And I just can't wait to sink our teeth into it. I think it's going to be the best possible thing forward, the best possible moment. But when I think about it, Oni, I think about what RMIT and Monash can do.
It's going to be interesting to see what comes out of the bag for this. Well, we've had a bit of a mixed bag tonight. Monash versus RMIT. So it should be interesting.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be really interesting. Just like our rosters, we got Monash coming at you with Jolt, Depth Try, Mini, Iceman, Wads, and RMIT. They got Uncle Jad, Jack, Stella, Zenji, and Midgeon. So, solid stuff coming out here. It's the usual suspects from both our sides here, and very eager to see exactly what they are going to be able to do into this one. And, I'm curious, I guess, what kind of game plan they're going to bring into this comparable to our last few series, because everybody's been playing a very different style.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I've said in multiple aspects about what we've seen tonight, it's been a pretty mixed bag. I mean, I can definitely say very, very safely that I was not expecting a triple duelist comp to come out and even win with a triple duelist comp as well to boot. So, I was pretty taken aback by that one. But yeah, hopefully this matchup between Monash and RMIT will also deliver equally, as I'm ready. I'm ready
too, Oni.
Mhm.
I'm ready. Ready as can be for this game here. And looks like we do have the repeat. It's time to come back to where it all began. It's time for Lotus to be onto this one. Great to see the bands coming through as well. Bind, Corrode, Ascent, Icebox, Sunset, Haven, with a Lotus being the final pick there. So definitely keen to see how this one plays out for them. Keen to see what they can do here.
Yeah, this one's going to be pretty interesting, of course. This whole series, this whole night started with Lotus, and it will end with Lotus as well. And yeah, I mean, Lotus, there's a couple of agents that are, kind of quote-unquote necessary to bring in, like the Fade or the Breach, of course. But yeah, other than that, there's a decent amount of wriggle room to come in as well. Vise as well has been popular as of late, replacing the Cypher. Vise is bringing a bit more utility as well, of course, with the Arc Rose and the Steel Gun being quite predominant, as we've seen today. So we should definitely be seeing a Fade coming. We should definitely be seeing a Vise coming. But outside of that, it's anyone's game. Could be anything.
Yeah, fully agree with you there, Oni. Could be anyone's game into this one. Anybody can be able to tap into the full extent to their potential there. Thinking ahead into what kind of agent picks we could have here. I reckon, I'm excited for the unique approach that these teams are going to take as well, whether we do see another triple duelist composition, whether we see something just crazy, just absolute craziness coming through. Maybe you see the sky, maybe the players take inspiration from our chat earlier, Oni.
Maybe
we see a sky come back with those guiding lights there. I reckon that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's always good to have those kind of off-meta picks come on in. Just keeping things a little bit interesting. Just because they're not quote-unquote meta doesn't mean they're bad, per se. I mean, Harbor, for example, is one that you rarely see these days. I mean, it definitely works in the right scenarios, but doesn't seem like the teams are at all interested in going for these off-meta picks. It's got to be the Raze and the Fade are locked in on both teams off the rip. Pretty interesting. To be honest, you don't really see Raze that often these days either. Seems like people still really like to gravitate towards the Jet and even Neon. And, of course, seeing a lot higher resurgence of Yoru coming into play as well. But RMIT got the picks locked in. Chamber as a Sentinel. Pretty interesting decision, I must say. As, I mean, with like a Cypher or a Vise, you have that ability to essentially stop the attackers, or at least slow them down in their tracks, but really not so much to that same degree with Chamber. I mean, you could argue that his trademark, his little webcam, can stop them, but it's really not going to deter any attackers too much. So, going to be interesting to see how this lone Chamber Sentinel is going to come into fruition here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they are going to be able to heave into this one. You know, I think that they're looking good. They're looking pretty solid, pressing their way into Lotus here, and I'm excited to see exactly what kind of game they are going to be able to bring. You know, I think definitely do have the potential of fast-paced game, especially having the double down of those agents there. You know, I think that there's going to be a lot of big power to come through from picks just like that. You know, think of the Razors bouncing their way through with the satchels, and it's just going to be good vibes all round, Oni. But speaking of good vibes, it's time to get into the map. Hello, hello. The Lotus will bloom again.
Lotus in full bloom, in full season here. It's open season for both of these teams here. Monash clashing against RMIT, both from Melbourne, of course, so it's going to be the battle of the Melbourne unis. It's going to be Monash starting on the defense, RMIT on the attack. And action soon to come here.
Actions should be on their way. A satchel's already coming through, so they're locked in. Looking to do so much more, but they're just going to hold on for a second longer here. See if they can push on to C.
Oh, Wards and Uncle Jad. Oh, so close, but they've just been caught. Wards will find the timing straight up towards Uncle Jad. Iceman looking to clash with Zenji, taken out. Jack down in towards Hall. Is going to be pushed right on back. Midges held at the gates at Waterfall. Right out in the open. Midi not going to miss a beat, not going to miss a shot, taking them out. And it's clean, pristine, and clinical from RMIT as Monash are absolutely bowled over in that pistol round.
It's the least we can do.
And we'll see what they are going to be able to do. Really a solid beginning happening there. And see what else they are going to be able to achieve into this one. You know, I sense a bit of approach coming through for Monash towards the A site here. I think they're definitely going to be looking good to head in that direction. But we'll see what they can do. I think RMIT's defenses are going to be looking pretty solid.
Cover going.
Bomb buddy out.
You come on out. A lot of utility coming in, thinking fast, delivered courtesy of Monash here, just clearing everything out. As Ward's going to find the first kill straight on towards Jim. The RMIT already down one. Position revealed. Uncle Jad going to walk straight in towards Iceman. Ice cold. Give a second glance. Zenji to find Jotto. There's something back. We're gonna need a lot more somethings to win this one out. Zenji dead, Jack dead, and Mijin just out in the open. Iceman with the Spectre will deliver a 3.
It will be good for 3 and good to try for more. So Monash opening the gates with the confidence here. Really a solid beginning, and we'll see if they can carry this momentum all the way through to the end, Mr. Oni, as they are looking to post themselves up into positive strides once again, and we'll see if they are going to be able to achieve more from here, achieve a further greatness, taking things into the fold as they look to push it up. Rendezvous coming out there, Wads getting out of harm's way, but they know that harm is very close by.
There's a lot of information just gained on that one rendezvous. Monash, we're reassessing the efforts. As yeah, RMIT are playing a very basic game, and Monash are just completely reading it right now. And oh, okay, I don't think Jolt read into that one. But yeah, I mean, like I was saying, RMIT playing a very basic game. It's a heavy lean towards A, and Monash have caught onto that fact pretty much instantly. So really going to be focusing the efforts over towards B and C, and should they get the rotations on over, it's just a re-hit in mini. Last one standing, 1v3. Oh, Zenji, excuse me.
Yeah. Zenji is ready.
Double's dead.
Ooh, good angle located onto Mini there. That's going to be rather helpful. Oh, that's good. That's so solid from Iceman there. Oh, no!
Player standing.
Oh no, Tony, no.
Oh!
Surely not. Surely not. And there it is. But the round's already done and dusted. Still very solid from Zenji to hold on to the round there and take away some kills. That's going to be good to boost their credits up. But yeah, Monash getting a bit overconfident, pulling their knife out. You know, just yeah, I don't know how to feel about that.
Oh! Little bit, yeah, overzealous, but taste of their own medicine. Getting a little bit greedy there. Gonna pay the price for it. But, I mean, yeah, Monash, smooth sailing here. 3-0. It's a mad dash in towards A. Just waltzing right on in RMIT. Really feeling the heat as Monash amping it up, taking this one without skipping a single beat. As Zenji goes down, taken out as Mini striding right on in. As Iceman in a really strong spot as Uncle Jad will be able to take him out.
To be able to take him out and take it in. So solid work coming out there from Monash. They lock it down. Everything. Pull off this round. Wow. That was a lot cleaner than the last one, only. And they're just going to be blasting away.
Yep. Just taking those angels. Just taking those fights. As RMIT is still yet to get activated here.
Yet to activate, yet to respond and deliver even more through. But we'll see what else they are going to be able to achieve heading forth into the upcoming round here, as it's going to be much more they need to do. Much more they need to see, and see if they can do exactly that. So they're going to take it easy for a second here. Looking to spread their reach up through mid. Ooh, Showstopper online. Monash gonna clash forward here. But nobody's down.
Nobody down just yet, but the spike 2 go down here as Jube trying to fight here. The Steel Garden not gonna be affecting Iceman at all, but the shots are coming in from Monash, and Jolt with a triple kill with the Sheriff laying down the law and pulling out the Vandal. Oh my goodness, Monash are absolutely terrifying. No primaries needed, it's just all secondaries, it's just all sheriffs as these criminals are locked away. As Monash will lock in round number 5.
Locked down, loaded here, and ready to see if they can explode into another round ahead of us. It's time to get a crack in here, and they're going to be in a bit of hot water, the RMIT side. They're going to be, yeah, not feeling good at all with their economy right now. But there's always room to break back in, see if they can do it.
Bring them down.
Yeah, Monash really not letting go of RMIT. They've got RMIT in a chokehold right now. Just looking, strangle them out here. Nightfall to go in here. Depth. Find Midgen straight up. Just rounding around the corner. It's just absolutely brittle. It's just absolutely vicious. As Monash 6-0 off the trot without any signs of slowing down. Wow.
Well, indeed, you know, they're just speeding through these rounds, only. They're just really looking to pump up the volume onto this one. Timeout going to be coming through from RMIT now as well. Honestly, much needed. I think that it's very admirable that they opted to take the timeout at this stage of the game as well, because, you know, they've just lost 6 rounds consecutively. It's time to hunker down for a second. Just give a bit of time to see if they can figure out a way through this, because whatever they're trying to make happen right now, it ain't happening. It ain't making. They need to reset and just see if they can get something else into the mix.
Yeah, they gotta find something. They gotta find something quick here. It's down 6 already. That's half of the rounds in this half already handed over free of charge over to Monash with another half to go here. So RMIT, if they lock it, it's not too late to add some more rounds on the board here. But yeah, I mean, with the way that Monash are taking these fights with just full level of aggression, it's just going from 0 to 100 in a fraction of a second here. Not sure if RMIT have got what it takes to fight up against Monash, but there's always hope.
Spike's here.
Yeah, there's always hope. There's always going to be a way forward into this one. We'll see if they are going to be able to cleave their way through that right now as they push over the mound. Now looking to hit the ground running over toward C here. Running around the corner is Zenji though. Well, not anymore. Uncle Jag going to be close as well. Does trade one back, pushing straight into the smoke there. That's a nice change of momentum. Down to the 3v3 on for 2, and Adeptrai is back. Gonna see if they can do more with it. Jolt in a bit of trouble. Uh-oh, goodbye and hello. There's more where that came from. RMIT changed the momentum. Joom trying to take him out. Not going to be able to get it done as yet. Iceman still holding on, still steady, but my goodness. What a chaotic round.
Yeah, just at the gates, there's a huge scrap going on here. But Iceman doesn't know is that C is completely vacated. As they go for the flank around. Interesting decision. Iceman still pretty cautious about where they could be. Yeah, the long fight coming in from RMIT.
30
Not
seconds left.
entirely sure if this is a play. It seems to be working pretty well for them. Iceman taps. Nothing found. He's terrified. Iceman is so scared right now. And this could work very well for them.
10 seconds left. Spike planted.
It does. A
Certainly
long fight
does.
around.
Yeah, at long last, you know, it seems like the timeout really paid off for them. RMIT are online now, you know, they finally managed to get around on the board here, just changing up the pace there, you know, just doing something silly, pushing straight into the dark cover, and it works out fantastically. We'll see if they can make any more plays like that, you know, get some nasty surprises in, or whether Monash is going to be present and ready to adapt to whatever they're throwing at them here, because you know, albeit they did manage to get one successful surprise attack, they need to achieve some kind of consistency.
Yeah, I mean, as people say, consistency is key. And oh, hello, Wads. They get a lot of damage. Jack will be spamming on through. So that's a dimensional drift procced in towards C-side, completely empty. So the spike making its way well and truly over as Wads is going to hold the line down towards A to make sure that any potential rotates caught on our depth. He's spraying on through the spike, but the spike to go down on a C completely uncontested, and Mini to get one onto Midgen free of charge.
Free of charge and are ready to barge in. Let's see. Ooh, if they can get more from it. Good paranoia there. Hold them off. Here comes the showstopper. Trying to pop things up. Ooh, and they're gonna pop things in. Death trying getting a little bit too close to the sun there. Will be taken out. Trade coming out on to Jack there. And they're looking to see if they can get much more. Iceman pops it up and gets popped down. It's all or nothing. 2v1. Zenji gets it done. All they need is now Wads hiding around the corner, fading out the defusals. Yeah. Oh, and Wads takes it away. And that is going to be another Monash round.
Yeah, that one a lot more closer. RMIT could have had that one in the bag, but Wads will land the kill shot straight away. 7-1 now. RMIT just reduced to the sheriffs. It's bleak. It's not looking good. It's Monash. I mean, yeah, the scoreboard says it all. They have well and truly upped the ante here. They're looking to make RMIT fold in this round as well.
Time to jump.
Yeah, we'll see if they are going to be able to fold something through to yield deeper results here. The shots come over the top. A good trade coming out by Joom there. Okay, Jolt That was a bolt ahead. They don't know there's another player around that corner though. Jack is in prime position. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Spike
All right.
down A.
I was surprised, but they'll take advantage. 1v3 now though for Uncle Jad,
Spike
and
planted.
I don't know, might be able to pad things up, but they are going to get knocked down. So 1-8 Oni. The gate's closed. And RMIT are just left exposed time and time again here. They need to find a way back.
Yeah, they're pulling out every strat under the kitchen sink. They're throwing everything that they potentially can at Monash, but nothing really seems to be sticking here. It's a full gun round, so if there's any time to pull something absolutely incredible out of the hat, it's now or never, RMIT.
Fully agree with you there. Only going to be now or never. Be time to get cracking here. Time to lock in and deliver, and see if they are going to be able to do just that. 1-8 at the moment. RMIT desperately trying to search for a second. They are going to wait things out. Great preparations have been laid around the map as well. You know, they're playing a very close midsection here. They are going to be punished for it. A good trade coming out from Doom there, utilizing the satchel to get away. But Monash are looking to set things in motion towards C this time.
Oh, it's completely open, but the rotational TP. Zenji in. Monash. They're making their way in slowly but surely. Wads. Gonna be a lane claim to the side here. Monash still have a lurk. And has a Jolt nearby. Jad could be for a nasty surprise, but it's gonna be Jad to find Jolt. Monash down a couple of members here. Zenji position revealed though. Iceman looking to get the spike down. Is that the steel gun proc? So Monash in a bit of a sticky situation here. Iceman last one standing, just the short in hand. There's one found and only good for the one. Zenji will come in to secure the trade as RMIT will find round number 2.
There it is. They find their opportunity and they capitalize accordingly. So solid stuff coming out there from RMIT. They're going to be very happy with that Oni, and definitely excited to see what else they are going to be able to cook up into this one, as there's much more they need to do. Much more they need to see here. And it's time to break a free. But
Cutting through.
preparation's going to be laid down once again. Monash still good. You know, they're still in the driver's seat here. Any round forward for them is just an absolute bonus. But we'll see what RMIT has to say as we progress our way into the opening segment here. The A side is looking to be sorted out at the moment, and the utility is already going to keep them in a place here. Ooh, showstopper though. Could change things up. Big hit from Iceman. Uncle Chad down, traded out by Zenji. There's more to follow.
Woo! Oh, oh! Oh! Okay.
Peeled away like a banana. That was crazy, Oni.
Ah, I mean, like I said, if there's any time to get something done, it's now. It's now or never, RMIT, and they decide to pick now as... Oh, Jack.
One enemy remaining.
Oh! Okay. Alright. Okay,
Last
RMIT, they
round
still
in the
got
half.
hands. Okay.
Yeah,
They're throwing hands.
they're throwing many a hand, Oni. My goodness. Solid stuff coming out from that one. That's going to be a third one on the board there, and they keep up just like that. They might even be able to take this one over to 4, but we'll see what they can look to bring up into this one. What they can maneuver in, Mr. Oni, as it's time to get serious. Time to get down to business. And let's see exactly what they can do here as they're pushing up nice and close. This actually could be big. Spike's still at spawn. That's right.
That's a kill.
That's a
My
good
ult is
catch.
ready.
The aggression pays dividends here, and now they have a much more open path towards A.
Yeah, they do indeed. Uncle Jad just hiding around the corner. Jolt and Iceman just ready and waiting. This is an absolute deadly setup. Should Uncle Jad stray a little bit too close to comfort? Could be for a nasty surprise, but opting to go up towards heaven here. Oh, no. Never mind. Change their mind. Waltz is right on in as... Oh, hello.
Here. I'm
Zenji. He's sticking around in tree. Got a TP out of there, but Joel just around the corner. Oh!
Remaining. Flawless.
Unlucky.
My goodness.
Switching sides.
Can't believe what the witnessing here, Mr. Oni, and it is going to be a 3-9. Locked and loaded, so solid stuff coming out from our teams here. And there's more where that came from. More to be seen, and see exactly what else they are going to be able to do. What else they are going to be able to see here. So we hold on steady. Look to give so much more. But this pistol round is really going to dictate a lot of things. You know, if RMIT can bring it back, there's definitely a swift road to recovery ahead of them. But Monash, if they can push it forward, RMIT are in big trouble.
Where are
They are indeed. Monash, well and truly in the lead here. Well and truly in the driver's seat here. Taking a lot of A control here. It's going to force a rotation back on out as Jack and Minnie can do the dance of death here. Minnie is swamped on in. We're going to TP out of there. Just going to play for retake on the C side here. The door prop on open. As we're on for what is potentially a 10-man retake placement here. Or not.
There.
Or not.
Or not.
Or not.
Or not. See what else they are going to be able to do right now, though, Mr. Oni. So they're taking it easy. We're going to get something more into this one. Something grander. Mini and Co. Look to stop their way forward. A big hit coming over the top there for RMIT. More where that came from, and they've done it. Fourth round on the board. RMIT is back.
Okay, very nice. RMIT. Show that they've still got it. Pistol round into their favor here. 9-4. Still a bit of a hill to climb, but they've got the hiking boots on and looking to rise over the summit.
Yeah, looking to rise up, looking to give it their absolute best here.
I need a weapon.
We are going to be
I appreciate
pressed
that.
up and are looking for more into this one. We'll see who is going to be able to catch it. So we take it easy for a second longer. Ooh, Boomboy coming out there. Going to be forced off. Mini at least has the flexibility to retreat, but they might not have much more than just that, as RMIT are already looking to push their way up confidently towards the seaside here.
Yeah, RMIT. What a solid amount of options. They've got the weapons to do it as well. So Monash, gonna most likely get a bit of a charity rounds, if you will. A bit of a write-off, if you will. Uncle Jad will be taking out one, so Monash will do what's away here.
They're looking to give it their best. Looking to see what else they can do. It will be more solid plays, more solid things to come through here, Mr. Oni. As Spike goes down, Mini is going to be able to find a kill back on the Midgen there. Looking for another one over the band, but there's only so much you can extend through into this one.
Yeah, Monash, I mean, it seems like they're really just delaying the inevitable here. Just pistols and not that much health either against RMIT that's fully armed to the teeth. Not going to be happening. Oh, but Jolt, let's change that narrative here. Oh, did they not hit the door?
I diffuse things in my sleep.
Wow. Apparently not, Oni, and Monash are going to reap the rewards of that one. Defusal comes through for a thrifty round in favor of Monash. I cannot believe what we just witnessed, and they're just going to be absolutely chuffed with that result.
What we witnessed there is what you would call a robbery. Grand Theft Auto, if you will. Because Iceman propped open the door without a care in the world, just took 3 and just rode it on home. Just drove it home. Should not have happened. But somehow,
There.
RMIT let it slip, and that is a very, very grave error. It's gonna bite them back. Iceman looking to replicate the success that they found earlier. RMIT, already at Survey Rumble.
Yeah, ready to rumble, ready. See what else they can get through here. Iceman up position. Ooh, okay. Just find Doom through the smoke there. Oh, find more in a second. Depth Try also chiming in. Goodbye to everybody. They're just getting punished
One
through that
enemy
smoke.
remaining.
My goodness.
Yep,
Heat
Deb
seeking bullets there.
just going straight in through the smoke, through walls, but they will find their mark as Monash pretty dinged up. But they will survive with all 5 here, 11-4. So RMIT may be the beginning of the end here. Full investment here. Should they lose this one, it's not going to look good in the final round.
Yeah, final round. Final chance is within our grasp. And let's see if Monash is going to be able to take this one to series point after a round like this. RMIT is certainly in a bit of hot water into this one. They already start off strong. Imagine double down and look to pressure their way further along.
Very, very nice opener from RMIT. Oh. As soon as I say that, in my big mouth, a very nice opener. But Monash is going to equalize back on up as Depth. Very heroic.
One enemy remaining.
Look good for Monash, but just a couple of missteps as RMIT will swing the favor back into their hands. As Wad's last one alive. And unless something absolutely crazy happens, it should be round number 5. RMIT needs to win.
Ooh, what?
Teleport's ready.
Looking to track on through there. All they need
enemy
is 2
remains.
more. They found
Oh, no.
one. Surely not. Jack around the side does keep it alive. And they are going to be very satisfied with that. But my goodness. Things were getting a bit scary for a second there, Oni. But RMIT, hold on.
They hold on just by the skin of their teeth. 5-11. It's a saving grace. They're not out of the woods just yet. Not a full buy going to be coming in. But Zenji, with a shotgun in hand with a shorty. I have a feeling there's going to be a dimensional drift coming in very, very shortly here.
And here we go. Another round ahead of us. Another round to deliver. Big shots coming out. Rendezvous coming in. So they are going to be able to get away from that one nice and quick. But my goodness, Tony. My goodness, Tony. Things were getting a bit scary for a second there. And they're going to get even scarier in a second. Trades coming out. And the spike is on its way through.
Spike planted.
Oh. How?
Like I
What?
never left.
One enemy remaining.
Yes. Yes.
Huh?
That's a round.
Deactivated.
That's a round, Oni.
Huh?
Match point.
What is going on? How does
Yeah.
that happen?
Don't question it. Just live it, Oni. Just live
Yeah.
it.
Uh,
Yeah.
ignorance is bliss.
It's alive.
Yeah.
Alive and well. Much like
12-5.
Monash's hopes for winning this game.
12-5. The scoreboard says it all. RMIT down on the final legs as Monash are looking to give them the good old ankle sweep. They only got one rifle to their name. Zenji dead. Wads clashing with 3. Just can't connect the dots. Gonna get the hell out of there, but still gonna stick around and in the smoke. Ooh, this is audacious. This is dangerous. Steel gun rock as through the smoke. Wads gonna get taken out here. No longer. The RMIT stall here. Less time that they'll have to deal with, but Iceman doesn't even need a primary. He's gonna hop right on in with a shorty and take them down. Take them down as Mini will
Spike
fight.
down. C.
Take down Mijin as RMIT on their last legs here.
Yeah, they're on a bit of a troublesome time forward here. We'll see what's going to come from this, from the shadows coming out and coming down. They did manage to get the spike though, so they're going to be happy with that. Going to be solid to take advantage and now get the spike side into their favor. But it's time for a retake. Situation 3 versus 2 here. Who will break in? Who will get first contact?
Nice, man. A really, really good spot here. Jack
Last
is
player
the
standing.
shot. Oh, dear. Nice, man. Find Jack. That's one piece of the puzzle. There's one. Oh, and Uncle Chad. I saw it. I saw the vision, but today is just not the day as a Monash 13-5 victory. As I remind team, they fall in the face of the Monash Titan.
That's it. They will fall in that clash there. So really solid stuff coming out from our teams into that one. And going to be a very commanding, very dominating series there. Only really impressed with how they managed to navigate the series as a whole there. I was really impressed as well with RMIT, with the fact that they were able to kind of start to swing things back into their favor until they weren't. You know, I think that the fact that they did manage to start to build upon something is definitely admirable from them there. But too little too late at the end of the day there. Just really tough, suffering the consequences of a great early start from their opponents.
Yeah, I mean, Monash still well and truly alive so early on, and even though that RMIT, there were sparks there, they just couldn't get a really substantial fire going. So, congratulations to Monash.
That's it. Congratulations to Monash. And we're going to say it all over again. Welcome into Jolt.
Hello, how are we going?
Great to have you once again, my man. You know, it's really impressed with how you guys played out that series, and yeah, just good vibes all around. But I guess jumping straight into it, you know, what do you feel attributed towards you guys commanding such presence in towards that first half there?
We knew it was a final game of the, of sort of the group stage, and we knew we were already qualified. So I'm not gonna lie, we weren't really playing too seriously. We were kind of just messing around. I think that kind of played into our favor pretty much. We were just running it down, fighting stuff, seeing what happens.
Yeah, I mean, so fair. I mean, you guys did very well today. You guys were hitting some pretty nasty shots. But, I mean, of course, running it down isn't always going to work, especially now since you guys are in the playoffs. It's high stakes. So, do you guys feel like that you have all the preparations ready to take on these teams in the playoffs, or is it still just that little bit extra that you guys feel like you're missing right now?
No, like we've beaten everyone, so we're pretty happy. The only game we lost, we had 3 subs, so game's a game. I think we'll still be there in the finals.
Great to hear that confidence coming through from you there. And I guess, you know, heading towards the later stages of the season and having a bit of time of reflection, do you feel like you and your team have managed to grow as a roster as the season's gone on?
Yeah, look, we've actually all known each other since like last year, pretty much, like start of last year, Jan. So yeah, we're friends. It's vibes. It's fun. I think that goes a big way as well in the tournament as well. We've known each other for a pretty long time. So we haven't played together, all of us, but we have known each other for a really long time. So yeah, the vibes are there, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's great to hear. Chemistry definitely going to put things into perspective there and pump up the energy levels. So great to hear that you guys are playing well, and yeah, really excited to see more from you guys heading into the future.
Excited to be there.
That's it. All good. Thanks for coming in, Jolt, once again. Always good to have you on board here, mate. And yeah, we'll see you again next time.
Absolutely. See you next week.
All right. Ciao. There you go. So great to have players coming on board. Always good vibes all around there, Oni. And there's going to be more where that came from. You know, there's going to be many more where that came from. Very interested to see, I suppose, what the future of Valorant's going to look like for our teams as well. But you know, for now, Oni, we're going to take a look at how our teams fared throughout the day.
Yeah, I mean, like I've been saying time and time again, it was a pretty mixed bag today. Some decently close games, but first game, we had served up UTS versus Swinburne 13-9, with next up 13-5 to UNSW's way, 13-8 between MQU and UOM, with the final bout, of course, Monash besting RMIT 13-5.
That's it. Really a solid to see how our teams have progressed here today. Really impressed with how they went. And let's take a look at the result of the day. So, as you can see, everybody, we do have UTS taking the lead here. They are going to be looking to get on top of things. Monash going to be very close contested there in second place. UOM really close behind as well in third place there. Fourth place going to be locked down to UNSW and Macquarie fifth. Swinburne 6th, Deacon 7th there, ahead of RMIT in 8th place. So, this is all played out the way it did, everybody, due to the head-to-heads there. And this is going to be our standings.
Yeah, what a absolutely amazing season it's been in the group stages, but going into the playoffs, stakes are high. It's going to be absolutely beautiful here, and just take a look at these playoffs. Just a look at these teams that have made the way in. You got the dates there. You got the times there. It's going to be UTS going up against UNSW. Monash versus UOM. It's going to be really, really high octane. The stakes will be high. The adrenaline will be high. And that will be all next week.
That's it. You know, there's more than just next week, though. We're going to have our third place match on the 2nd of October there, right before our grand final at PAX Australia. Definitely excited to see which teams are going to be heading there. You know, we're one step closer to finding out the answers to who's going to be pushing on to the LAN and who will be into our third place matchup. And I just can't wait to see who is going to be able to claim their prize, claim their victories here.
Yeah, all will be unveiled next week, of course, where we will be bringing the action back again, Mr. Matty. It's been an absolute pleasure casting the season, but of course, we've got someone else to thank as well.
Yeah, we've
got our sponsors. We've got our sponsors. Can't forget about our sponsors, of course. First up, it will be AGON by AOC, the #1 gaming monitor brand in the world. AGON by AOC provide best-in-class monitor solutions for gaming and all other things.
That's it. A big shout out to HyperX and Officeworks here. Power your game with the latest HyperX gear at Officeworks. When you need speed, control, and zero distractions, Officeworks has got the tech. Discover gaming gear made to handle serious play.
Of course, and last but not least, it is Indomie, the noodle partner made with high-quality flour and selected ingredients and spices. A plate of Indomie mee goreng will certainly brighten up your day. Try any one of the flavors available today from your local grocer or from the website at indomie.com.au.
That's it. You know them, you love them. Big shout out to our sponsors there, always providing the best in the business, and we definitely appreciate each and every single one of them. Only, you know, help us put on an amazing show, and there's going to be more where that came from heading into the future. But speaking of the future, make sure you check out AU Esports League on all of our social medias there, so you can see all the best action. You know, we're on X, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, we are on all of it, so make sure you check it out, everybody. And we are going to be back with more Valorant action. The playoffs are just getting started. Same time, same place next week. We're going to see you right then and there for all the best action. Ciao for now.